This is Boarding Party's Pokemon DnD campaign, featuring Ben as
Bentley Woods,
Tia as
Phoebe Wilhelm,
Joel as
Milo Reuter,
and Jordan as
CJ.
I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Laris region. Tonight, CJ communes with the spirit world, and the Tots encounter a most noble group of knights.
Wow.
Y'all are standing in the brush. It's pretty thick brush. There's like probably a few dozen yards of some thick, scraggly brush. It's like some wild wheat fields almost, very tall grass, as it were. And then there's like a little bit of a forest kind of starting on the edge of that.
Okay, I'm gonna have only Monty out
Yeah,
for safety reasons,
Yeah.
and then I will.
don't want to lose him in the thick brush.
You guys ready to get going?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. I'll just kind of like push some aside and enter this thick brush.
Blimey. Yeah. Are you leading the charge?
I guess so.
All right. You're right. You okay?
Just same page every week.
He's not okay. All right. So Milo, if you're leading the charge, can I acquiesce a perception check from you?
Sure.
You can have Monty help if you'd like.
Yeah, I would.
He would like that.
Diarrhea.
Does that mean I roll Monty and then?
Yeah. Did you get a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. The sun's in Milo's eyes, but let's see if Monty sees anything.
The sun is in Milo's eyes.
Inexplicably,
it's
it bounces
so-
off of nothing.
It's
The
so
wheat
frustrating
field.
because I have a proficiency in it, but I roll so many ones specifically for that.
You should just take the proficiency and put it in something else.
12 for Monty.
Did you offend some sort of trickster god, and you'll just never roll well again?
You must have.
And like Oculon, the
Just for
god of sight.
perception. Oculon. Sounds like a transformer.
Oculon.
What you need is some Oculus Reparo.
Or just glasses in general.
No, you
Yeah.
need Shospel Calupus.
It's because you had glasses originally and then you nixed them.
That's true.
Yep, you got rid of the glasses, and now Milo's like, shoot, where'd they go?
That's it. That's why.
They got retconned out of the story, but you didn't fix his sight. All right, Monty got a 12.
Yeah.
Rookie
Okay.
mistake.
Monty doesn't notice anything in particular. He's just kind of sitting on your head, looking back and forth.
All right, let me know if you see a nice path to walk on.
He's like scowling around. He's like, find it. It's out there. It's out there.
And we'll keep
truth
on
is out
walking.
Yeah.
CJ, could we have Crash maybe carve a path through the brush? I feel like he's pretty good at that.
Man, you're very hot and cold with this whole use crash, don't
Yeah.
use crash thing.
Crash is currently stalking through the grass, having just a great
Why don't
time.
you just ask him?
Because I know how it's going to go, but Crash, buddy,
You turn to ask him, and he's not where he just was, and then you feel like hot breath on the back of your neck. Just
hi, Crash. I don't know if you heard me talking to CJ, but could you maybe help carve a path through this brush for us, please?
you see, and then he just disappears from behind you.
I was about to make sure that was actually Crash. Jesus.
Don't make me do that again, CJ. Can you just ask him, please?
You can just see some of the brush kind of like shimmering and shaking. He's like 20 feet away from you now. Every once in a while, you just hear like, as he's stepping through all the dried grass, lurking all about.
All right, well, I'll just try and get through it. You said that it's several yards of the thick brush, and then it becomes more like a forest.
Yeah, and then the taller grass kind of gives way to more trees and soil.
All right, well, I'll just slowly wade my way through it with Squirtle on my head.
Yeah, he holds onto your hair and he like tries to steer. He ratatouilles you.
Fair.
Can we see anything as to like the surrounding area with how tall the grass is? I imagine there would either be pockets or areas where things live or is it just relatively undisturbed and that's why it's so tall?
It is relatively undisturbed, but there are like little pockets where you can see like it's like grass, nothing, grass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Monty go fly over and investigate that little area, see if he sees
So,
anything I'm expecting it to just be like a rock,
all right,
but
Montgomery's.
just in case.
Take a flight.
6, unless it's investigation.
Sure.
8.
We'll say he can investigate the area. He like perception. He knows it's there. Investigating. He goes over and like looks at it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Does he land or does he stay flying?
he stays flying.
Okay. So from his flight, he just kind of he's looking down. He sees like a depression in the grass, but he doesn't like start squawking or anything.
Okay.
He just circles.
This is like a weird little patch of the region. It seems like there's not really a lot going on with this tall grass.
Do we hear anything?
Would you like to perceive?
Yes.
Please perceive. Lips on the mic.
Special eyes.
21.
No. Okay.
Yeah, you see a lot of. You hear a lot of rustling in the grass. More so than just like Crash stomping around.
Directions?
Crash is being a clever boy. Direction-wise, if you're heading towards the forest, like in the swiftest
The
possible manner-
forest.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If you're headed towards the forest,
Uh-huh.
it is to your back and right. Whatever direction that would be.
Guys, do you hear that? I don't think that's Crash.
No.
Crash?
I don't hear anything.
I just hear us
Yeah.
trampling through it.
Yeah.
Crash went the other way.
You don't hear that though? It's behind us over that way.
I'll just stop walking and see if I hear anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is everybody stopping?
Do we-
Is that
If
what we're
everybody,
doing?
if
Yeah, we've
everybody,
all
We're all
stopped.
stopping.
you'll stop it.
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
stops. Anybody who would like to try to hear, you may.
Freeze.
What was the highest? Was 18?
Yeah.
Mila? And then Bentley.
Look at
So
you.
the two of you, I'll let you maintain your 21 because you're still.
We're deaf.
What do I hear? So the two of you just hear like the rustling of grass and like in the breeze. You're like, oh, this is nothing. The two of you hear like very, very faint but relatively close, just the sound of like a twig just snapping. Like back to the right. It seems like something was walking, noticed that you stopped, and then tried to stop in time with you and failed.
Maybe we should get to the forest.
I think we should go rather quickly, so maybe on 3 we make a run for it.
Get to the
What's
5S.
going on?
Yes.
I don't know.
I think there's something following us in this grass.
I don't hear anything.
Well, on 3 we're going to
on
run
3, run.
Okay.
Ready?
Where are we running?
to the forest.
All right.
You want to count down, Milo?
Do it up.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go! Run!
All right. We're running.
And everybody starts running. Okay. Yeah, y'all start making a swift pace through the tall grass. Does anybody have below a 10 in dexterity?
I am a 10.
Milo, if you would be oh so kind as to make a dexterity check
Oh,
for
no,
me.
Mila.
As you're running through some tall
He's
grass.
gonna trip.
A 10.
A 10?
How appropriate.
Okay.
Oh.
You feel your foot kind of snag on like a root or something, but you're able to not fall completely. You just kind of stumble. You're like, whoa! Do a little stumble bum. And then away you go. And as the four of you just race off towards the forest, if you were to look behind you, you would see 3 distinct trails in the grass kind of tracing past you.
Whoa.
As you continue to run, if I could get an initiative roll from the 4 of you, not for combat, but just to see who gets to the forest first.
14 from Bentley.
14 from CJ.
Oh,
3's over here.
3's over there. Okay, so the 2 of you are really
Split the
struggling
room.
to like get through the grass. You're like, come on, we just gotta get. We're so close.
Squirtle's just perfectly guiding me.
Yeah, Squirtle's like
right here.
He's steering very well. He's gonna be
It's
an
like an
excellent
arcade
race car
game.
driver. He'll be fine. Yeah, so the 2 of you finally break the edge of the sort of. No, it's not a cornfield. I keep wanting to call it a cornfield. It's like a wheat field, more or less. Wild tall grasses. You finally break through to where it's more flat land and forest. And as you look back, you can see 5 distinct different patches of grass that are wiggling. And out of 2 of them stumble your 2 friends. You're like, oh, here we are. We're okay. And then the other 3 just sort of settle just out of sight.
Are we okay? Did we make it?
We're all here. Did you guys have any of your Pokemon out?
Just Monty.
Is everybody here?
Yeah.
I think we're
Yeah.
all accounted for. Where's Crash?
I don't know. I don't see him.
He's
I?
yeah, you can see Crash.
Oh.
He's like a little ways away from you.
Oh, wait,
I don't
never
know.
mind.
Oh,
He's been stalking his way through the grass, but now he's in the forest and he's like,
He's over there.
Crash, do you see those trails in the tall grass over there?
Crash, perceive, Crash, Crash, perceive. What does he see?
He
Crash
sees
see?
15.
He sees 15.
15 worth.
He sees 15 things in the grass.
Wow.
Okay, that's not cool.
It's been many months since it rained. Is the first thing he sees. Just kidding. Crash is able to see where the three sort of distinct shapes have stopped moving, and he begins sniffing. He's like,
Bentley's gonna send out Mortar right next to him.
okay. Yeah, Mortar hits the field and he's glowing immensely. He's putting off a lot of heat for about 6 seconds. And then he returns to normal. He's like, I'm ready. He's like, I'm ready, Dad.
What's the game plan here, guys?
Keep moving.
Yeah.
We don't want to find out what those are.
Nope.
Well, I don't want it to continue tracking us. That would probably be bad. Maybe they're harmless?
Do you guys want to see what it is?
I'm curious, but I don't really care either way.
Maybe we walk backward and keep our eyes on the grass in case they continue stalking us? At least for a little bit. Crash, does it seem like a threat?
He just keeps sniffing. And then eventually he looks at a nearby tree and just goes,
Yeah, he's super worried.
and he starts picking like bark out of his tongue.
What?
He's got a little bit of sap on there.
All right, I don't know what any of that was, but I am curious what's following us.
How
mean-
close are you standing to the grass? Are you close to the grass?
I'm slowly moving closer to the grass.
6 feet
Oh
away.
no.
6 feet away? Just far enough.
I'm not even really paying attention to the grass. I'm like more participating in the conversation about what we're doing, but
Okay.
like inching closer.
Okay. You see, as you get closer, you see like one like big elongated beak kind of stick out.
Oh.
And then it's this little like a brown cotton ball head just, and then a second one goes right on top.
It's a bird. Milo's a bird.
Looks like a Doduo. Remember those
Like
from
Yeah. Whoa.
Jim?
Hi, bud.
Hey there, are you following us? Are there more of you in the... You don't have to be afraid, we're not going to hurt you.
And it comes like lurching out. It's got this like big poofy body. So,
Whoa.
Nice to meet you, I'm Bentley. This is Mortar. Are there more of you in the grass, or is just you
How big is it?
it's pretty big. It's like Milo sized.
I will try to take a little bit of this berry that I have,
Okay.
just like a little treat's size worth,
Okay.
and see if
Which kind of berry?
and I
An
put it on a
oranberry.
stick with a rope.
I just want to see if I can feed it to him and if it'll let me like pet it.
Okay. Make 2 Pokemon handling checks.
Oh,
1 for each head.
okay. A 13 and a 19.
Okay. One of them starts to like nervously go towards the berry, and the other one just goes and just eats the whole berry, and then the 2 start squabbling with each other.
Wow.
That was
Some sibling rivalry.
Yeah, it's like
Pretty
it's trying
cool.
to swallow the berry, and the other one's like, "Give it here!"
It's definitely clear that these two operate very separately. I wonder how they like run together. That would be like if one just changes their mind, like, oh, we should go that way, and they just tangle
They
their
just-
feet, or
They just do.
that's crazy.
I guess they would just have to learn, figure it out. That's pretty cool, though. Do you want to follow along with it? Do you know the area around here?
Oh, they're still just like they're whacking heads and necks together.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to talk to him.
It's like when giraffes meet and they're like thwacking their necks together. It's real loud and gross. That's what the
Blimey.
Doduos are doing to each other.
Are the other 2 grassy patches getting any closer, or are they like walking away?
The
or-
movement has subsided entirely.
So they're just standing there. Something feels weird that the other
Yeah.
two are kind of like waiting still.
I'm gonna keep going closer to the grass.
You go closer.
Yep.
Yeah. You see another head.
Hello. Oh, hello again.
There's another one.
Yep.
Where's your friend? Are there three of you? We see three paths.
They seem to like you a lot.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
send out Baby Skarmory
Okay.
and see if
Oh.
it's just general energy kind of matches.
Yeah. Both the Doduos look down. They go, and the little baby just goes, ah! And they go, ah! And they do that. I'll save everyone else's ears, but they do that to each other for several minutes. They just keep chirping and screeching at each other. and
Okay,
you're like,
so they
Huh.
seem about the same age.
As in,
I was saying energy,
Yeah.
like just
Well,
it's at this point that two more Doduo heads
baby
are like,
energy.
where's the baby? Cool. And they join into the.
let's see if I can get
Oh.
Skarmory to do it. It's like
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
all gonna join in now.
T-pose.
This is
Doesn't the Doduos try to do it, but the heads
They'll
are not
try.
in sync, so it's just like this awkward pseudo rhythm.
interesting.
So, guys, I have a bit of an idea. It's a little out there, but
Okay.
maybe the three of us could try and ride these Doduos. Maybe shave some time off of our journey, and then CJ, maybe you could ride Crash again, like you did back on the road to.
Or ride my skateboard again.
I don't know
Or
how
both.
it's gonna do in this grass.
I've never ridden a skateboard on grass. Is that they don't work that way?
I don't think it would work that well. That's just.
I
me.
think we're gonna find out.
That's-
Over short distances.
Well, first things first, we kind of have to convince them. It's kind of up to them.
Yeah, they're all just squawking and like the heads are going up and down. With
Bentley
baby
walks
smiles.
over to the
Alright.
the third one that walked out and tries to just like reach out a hand and pet it.
Make 2 animal handling checks. Pokemon handling checks.
Yup. Okay.
Don't get pecked.
Handle that Pokemon.
Human fingers look
16
like
on both of
worms
them.
if you're a
Wow.
bird.
It was meant to be.
They both stop squawking and both heads kind of like spin around and there's one on either side of your face. Just like right there.
Hello, friends. It's nice to meet you. I'll pet both of the heads, I guess.
Yeah, they both one of them is like, oh, that feels kind of nice. The other one is like, don't touch me.
All right. Well, good to know. Can I try and like scratch its puff?
Ooh, that's gonna be another one, buddy. We're getting intimate very quickly.
It's fine. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, baby. Yeah. The one that's like, don't touch me, starts to freak out, and the other one's like, stop. Don't ruin this. And they just like lift their heads up. I'm like, yes. Scratch the puff.
Guys, check it out. This one seems
Scratch
to
the puff.
seems to like me. It likes when you scratch its little body puff thing.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That looks cool. I'll try that.
Think I could maybe climb aboard, me and Squirtle?
It's still just. It's
All right,
enjoying
well,
the experience.
I'll just hang out next to it, still scratching its little torso thing.
One of its legs starts kicking.
Love that.
It's like super matted tufts. There's a bunch of little twigs and stuff jammed in there.
Okay, I'll try and
They're
do
wild
some
birds.
do some grooming.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll try to pet the one I was feeding.
Get the thistle out of there.
Yeah. You may make your 2 with advantage on account of these are technically birds. And Milo's good with birds.
Unless they're
17 on the first one, 19 on the second.
Let's go, Milo. Yeah,
He's
you're,
done it.
Yeah, you're like, okay, I understand. You're like, yes. Go to pet the duo, and it goes, it's loving it.
It's hard to tell if it's liking it with the noise it's making.
Its leg also starts kicking, and then eventually it just like sits down and just lays on the ground.
Oh,
Like on its back.
that's
Still hard to tell.
I think,
okay.
think it likes you, Milo.
Yeah.
But
For
sound
sure.
wise, I was uncertain.
Yeah, it
You
does that, and the
don't-
2 heads are like,
Phoebe, do you want to try with that middle one?
Yes. I am drawing upon all of my historical experience with Pokemon at the hospital.
Okay. To make 2 Pokemon handling checks.
Natural 20 on one, and then the other one, what's
Meant to be.
24.
24.
Oh, the third Doduo just looks at you and just sits and is like, "Hello."
Aw.
And it's just immediately okay. It's like,
This might work.
Wow.
We might shave some time off of our journey. And I'll continue picking out some thistle out of
Okay.
out of
yeah.
the body. so it's
There's
not-
another rustle in the grass.
Well, I mean, they're all busy. I'm not. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go check that out.
Okay. There's a tiny beak that pokes its little, just right at the edge of the grass.
I'm gonna touch the little tiny beak.
Okay. What's CJ's dexterity?
Oh god. How many fingers?
15, I
do you
believe.
use?
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are struck, but not enough to cause damage by what appears to be a stick of celery.
Oh.
It's like weirdly wet and just whacks your hand away.
Oh. Sorry, man. Sorry.
And it
CJ, what
just-
is that?
It comes waddling out. It's about the size of a duck. And it just goes, whack,
Hi.
ah,
Sorry for touching your face.
whack.
Whoa. Okay. Relax.
And it kind of like spins the little celery stick.
Whoa,
Oh,
that's
look at
super cool.
you.
And I'll send out Manny.
got some skills.
Manny, check it out. That thing has a stick too.
Manny's just like, oh, cool. And the little duck just goes, just away. And Manny just like busts up into a belly laugh. He's rolling on the ground.
Like that, didn't you?
He's loving it. And the duck's just like,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt. It's more symbolic.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna give him a little ruffle of the feathers and be like, well, okay, all right. You don't like being touched. I get it. I won't do it again. Are you hanging out with these guys?
And it just goes. And all 3 Doduos stand up and they like stand at attention.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's cool.
Wow.
That's really cool.
it's like the commander. It's nice to meet you. I'm Bentley.
And it kind of like walks with purpose up and down like each one of you. Just kind of looks at you.
Oh, like straighten
Hi.
up. I feel like I'm being judged by a bird.
Yeah. He kind of sees you and just goes,
Okay,
This guy's cool.
I have another idea. Maybe we try and look around for some food, maybe some berries or like fruit or something, and we could cook up a meal. And
the 3 Doduos are like, they love that idea.
Oh, wow.
And the little duck just goes, and they all go, all right, fine, fine.
I mean, I can go look for some berries or fruits or something. Come back, we can all hang out, have a meal.
I'll kneel down to the Farfetch'd and go, would it be okay if we cooked a dinner for everyone?
And it puts the celery stick under your chin and like forces you back on your feet. It's like stand, but he's up to like your shin. Up.
Lieutenant Duck, sir, would you like some food?
Just goes. And 3 Doduos are like, and they kind of take off into various directions.
I don't think we're gonna have to find the food.
Also,
I'd still like to try.
I think this implies that he had these guys follow us.
I think this
What is
implies
this-
that he is the lieutenant of these
Right.
parts.
So what does he want with us? Why is he?
I think
I don't think he wants anything with
it's
us.
just because we're in their area and they're like,
you
who are
think
these
this is-
weirdos that just like,
it's his territory.
yeah.
Ain't no people been
Or
around
like
here
they live
recently.
here and they're like, nothing's ever come through this way.
Yeah, I mean, we
One of
are
those things.
kind of out in the
But why
middle of
not just-
nowhere.
Watch us, not follow us.
Well, they were watching us.
Yeah, and then like see that we're walking and passing through.
The paranoia
I feel like this
of
is
the
very
past.
intentional. Is what I'm saying.
My other counterpoint is like, what else
Sinking
do
in.
they have to do? You know what I mean?
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna go
Apparently
look for some
trained.
food.
lots of drills.
Evie, Sudowoodo, do you want to come with? Come look for some food that we can all eat?
Sudowoodo's just fascinated at this military duck. For once, he's not taking a hit of his little stick pipe. He's
Interesting.
just very much
He
like,
thinks he's had too much.
This can't be real.
say I'm having a bad trip, man.
Does Evie want to?
Evie wants no part of any of this. She's very concerned. She's like, bro, what are these birds do? Everyone's shrieking right now. There was a duck with celery.
Evie, do you,
Make you stop. I
do you
think
wanna
it's
go,
a green onion. I don't know.
do you wanna
It's
go
some green leaf?
food? Yeah.
Evie's like, Pokemon handling.
I think it's a leak.
Ah, 8.
Yeah, Evie's like,
All right, well, fair enough. I'm gonna go try and find some food, guys. I'll meet back here in like 10 minutes, I guess.
Have fun.
All right, come on, Mortar.
all right. Yeah,
Manny.
Mortar will start walking away. Manny's still just busting up.
Okay.
He's like, the duck hit him with a celery. Amazing.
Manny can just hang out with Sir Duck, learn proper whacking techniques.
I'll send out Wadsworth.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything. I just want to see how he takes in this new scene he's in.
The meeting of the duck.
Ducky
Yeah.
duck.
I imagine it's something to the effect of, got to get one in there. Just one. Yeah, Wadsworth will sit back and just be like, kind of command structure. What is this? And he just sees, like, he's coming in the middle of all this. There's
Yes.
just a very, very military-looking duck walking around. Manny's busting up. He's like, what did I miss? He's like, Bentley's not even here getting punched. Like, what? What happened?
Yeah, it's pretty odd.
He's like, what?
Keep your
And
eyes
he kind of
open.
like scratches the back of his head. He's like, I got nothing.
Yeah, that's fine. No, just keep your eyes open. This is interesting.
The Farfetch'd will walk up to you and kind of, he points his celery up at Monty.
Hmm.
And he just goes,
We're friends. And I'll put my arm out so he can land on my glove.
yeah. Monty will flit down.
Yeah.
And he kind of like holds the celery up and he goes,
You want a battle?
Oh.
Is that a yes? Oh, he's
and he kind of like spins the celery back.
all right. Sure. Still very uncertain that that's
Yeah.
what's being asked.
He starts walking very assuredly away and he takes the celery and he draws a line in the soil.
Okay. So I'll have Monty hop down on the ground.
Mhm.
And I trust you, Monty. You can choose your moves.
All right.
And I'm going to sit down right on that line. Get prime seat. Not in the middle of them.
Right in the
End
middle.
of one of the lines.
Yeah.
Hit me. Just be
They
like,
just
"This
run
is
at
a
each
good
other
spot."
and they're like, he'll get out of the way. He won't.
I'm not going to move.
It's not a gigantic
No, not in the middle
max.
of them.
Yeah. If we
No.
could get an initiative roll.
Alrighty.
You're going first. All right, Montgomery.
All right, Monty
Get
is
him.
going to try to do his stun first
Yeah.
for a crit.
Wow.
Oh, that
Okay.
dice
Yeah.
was teasing it.
Whoa.
Okay, we're not playing craps here.
So that would be 7 damage with a stun.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I don't know how that works. Do I stun on a crit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It would be ridiculous if you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
You'd be like, oh yeah, well, sorry, you crit, but there's no stun.
Crit
Be like, oh
flinch.
yeah. Monty's just like, are we doing this? And the Farfetch just gives like a very noble bow, and then right as he comes up, Monty's like, just right in the face.
Oh,
Wow.
And the Farfetch just goes. Monty, it's your turn
Welcome to
again.
hell.
12.
12 misses. As Monty comes in for a peck,
Mm-hmm.
and he meets nothing but an onion,
Oh,
who then throws him back and leaps up to his feet, and then hits Monty for 2 damage.
nice.
Just goes, just cracks him on the back of the head. He's like, "You have no honor. How dare you?
Monty will go for another peck.
Strike a gentleman
Nope.
before a duel begins."
6 to hit.
6 to
Wah,
hit?
wah.
Yeah. Once again, the Farfetch kind of just sidesteps him and cracks him on the back
This is a cool bird, guys.
for 6 more damage.
Whoa. All right, Monty will try to stun him one more time.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. 17
17. You hit.
for 3 damage.
Whoa! So 10 total so far. All right. Yeah, as Monty comes in, the Farfetch tries to sidestep, and Monty's like, I've seen this before. And just comes in and goes, whack. Hits him with the beak from the other side.
Hit him with a beak.
Farfetch drops down the celery stick for 8 points of damage.
Jeez.
Right on Monty's forehead. He's like, no!
All right, he's gonna peck him for a 10.
A 10? Okay. Yeah, no, that misses. So you don't have to tell me yet, but in a moment we will see. That's a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm. If only just.
It did not crit. It crits on a 19. He rolled an 18.
No.
Does Monty have fewer than 6 hit points?
No.
Okay, then you take 6 points of damage.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
As the Farfetch'd comes in for one more hit, you can tell he's kind of holding back. He's like, whack.
Okay.
And just goes, and sees that Monty's still standing. He's like, good, more. All right, Monty.
All right. Monty's gonna try one more time for a peck.
Get him. Hit him. Get him, Dad.
10 again.
10 again. Not enough. As he comes in, the Farfetch just sidesteps again. Comes in for one more hit to the back of the head. That is a 13 to hit Monty.
That hits.
All right. Do you have fewer than 7 hit points?
Nope.
Okay, then you take 7 points of damage.
All right. In Monty's frustration, he's gonna do a dark pulse.
Okay.
Oh my.
After all of his misses, and he's very near the bottom of his HP.
It's a check for this, right?
No.
You can just do it?
It's a check after the fact. 13.
To hit?
Yeah.
Missed by 1.
God, it was...
As the darkness coils around Montgomery, he brings his wing up, and you see he's surrounded by like a literal cloak of shadow, and all the darkness from the nearby trees is like pulled up to him, and he just releases this like barrage of feathers, and the rest of you kind of have to be like, oh jeez, it's like I'm flying up, but then you realize they're just shadow, and they pass right through you, and they pass right through the Farfetch'd as well.
Man.
So Farfetch just goes, okay. Okay. Yeah, Farfetch'd is gonna come in for another a 17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Monty's out.
Do you have fewer than 5?
I have 1.
You have 1?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, the Farfetch'd strikes Monty in the back for no damage. It just goes whack. And he brings it up and he brings the leak under his throat and then bows.
That's crazy. You're a strong battler.
Just goes and he just like folds his wings back. He's like, I'm aware. How do you think I got to this rank?
Monty just took a beating, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoop him up and hold him. Be like, dang,
Yeah.
dude, he really gave it to you. That move's
Yeah.
scary though.
He's nursing like a Looney Tunes bump on the back of his head. He's like, he kept hitting me.
that dark
hurts.
that dark move's kind of scary, Monty. I don't know if you should be doing that one.
He looks at you. He's like, what?
Well, figure it out later. Your head must hurt.
So can I look for some food?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Berries or fruits.
Nearest Pizza Hut.
Yeah, basically.
Sure, man.
They got that sugary sauce.
But
dude.
I've got Mortar and Squirtle with me, so can they like look as well?
Mortar can.
Okay.
Squirtle is too much of an infant to know what he's looking for. He's been alive for like 2 hours,
Okay.
so I don't think he has a concept of like food or hunger.
So just perception.
Yeah.
Yuck. Well, we both rolled a 6.
Hey, yeah, you're both kind of looking around together. Mortar looks at you and he's like, pine cones.
Do you eat those, Mortar?
He's like, no, I thought you did.
No, we should maybe keep looking. More up in the trees, not down on the ground.
It's like, makes sense. It's like everything on the ground is pine cones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was poorly done.
Yeah, a little while after that moment for you, you see one of the dojos just like roadrunners his way past you. Seems to have something in its beak.
Okay. Well, I'll go like more over to the path where it was and do another check to see if I can find any berries or fruits, and then if not, I'll just cut my losses and
Okay.
take the path back.
Take a look, take a look. Yeah.
16. Oh, 13 on both the dies. That's interesting.
Y'all are
Wow.
sync today.
16.
Good.
Yeah,
Wild.
me and Mortar.
You and Mortar. Perfect sync. Yeah. As you're kind of looking around, the baby Squirtle's just like, squirt, 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 and Mortar's walking around. He's like, why are there so many babies? It's like I don't know. Okay, whatever. There's a bunch of babies now. And Mortar's looking around. He does eventually find, appears to be some sort of swollen gourd-shaped fruit or vegetable. He's like,
Good find, Mortar.
he holds it like he's won some sort of prize. He's like, yes.
You can hang on to that.
He sinks his little claws in there. He's like,
Do I see anything up in the trees?
up in the trees, you do see many, quite small blueberries. Not literal blueberries, but blueberries. Berries that are blue.
Hey, Squirtle, do you think you could maybe squirt those things down with your water?
He's like kind of leaning back on his shell on your head, and he's like, sway. Yeah, he hits one
Knocks it down?
by like almost pure chance. He just goes, and the water kind of arcs up there, and it just hits it enough, and like one a little nut falls down.
Nice, good work. And I'll go pick it up and I'll just hand it to him as like his prize.
Yeah, he holds it with his hands and his feet. He's like, I don't really know what to do with this, but thanks.
It's food. You can eat it.
He's like, "Squat!" And he's just holding it. It's like, yes.
Squirtle, can you try that again? Maybe knock another one down? That was really good.
Squat! Oh, he misses terribly. The water he's like off to the side. He goes, and just sprays like some bark.
All right,
He's
well,
like, I missed.
we tried.
Squat!
Let's make it back to the team. Come on, Mortar.
Mortar's like, oh, cool. He's like, great, another one that can throw things. Amazing. Can't wait.
Throw water, much less.
Yeah. He's like, can't wait for that. Just wake up every morning to a super soaker. Great.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make my way back.
Yeah. Right around the time you make your way back, you can see the Farfetch'd just sort of standing with the celery stick under Monty's neck. And then he just kind of pulls back as Monty's flying back over to Milo.
Whoa, did you guys battle Milo?
Yeah, Monty got his ass kicked.
What?
Yeah. I'm like
It's
kind of
true.
cradling him.
I mean, this guy is the commander, it seems.
Yeah,
Yep.
he just challenged Monty to a battle and then just whooped him.
Yeah, he's a bird.
Oh, dang. Sorry I missed it, but that's cool.
The Farfetch'd will see your return. And he points to Mortar and just goes,
You want to battle against Mortar? I'd be honored. You in for it, Mortar?
Mortar's like, yeah, this is better than holding a gourd.
All right, I'll take the gourd.
Yeah, so you will be going first.
Okay.
And Farfetch'd will maintain his level of damage from the Monty fight.
All right, I'm gonna act on what I think Mortar would do, and he's just gonna fire up a thunder punch because it's been a while, and bird.
Birds love Thunder Punch.
Call it cocked. 16.
16 will hit.
Okay, let's go. 11 thunder damage.
Blimey. Yeah, that's a big hit. Okay. Yeah, as the Farfetch'd again is like, yes, we'll battle. Mortar's like, Falcon Punch! Just right to the chest. As the Farfetch'd is like, why do I have honor? This is terrible. As he slides back, you can see he's like singed and there's like little sparks shooting off his chest. He just goes, and then he opens his eyes and he's behind Mortar. And Mortar, you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Dang, okay.
And don't forget Flame Body.
No, that
This
was...
is your one reminder.
It's physical contact?
Yeah.
That counts with it, and I'm assuming he's hitting me with a stick.
Mm-hmm.
Hiya.
3 damage.
Rules is rules, buddy.
From the flame.
Yeah.
The stick takes 3 damage.
Yeah.
It's not looking so good.
The
Yeah,
stick is
the
looking
stick
bad.
can't take another hit like that. All right. it's back to Mortar.
All right, so Mortar, seeing
hit the back of the
the
head.
seeing the swiftiness of the Farfetch, is gonna try and just wheel around and go for a quick jab mock punch to try and match its fighting style.
Punch, punch, punch.
17.
Ooh, that hits.
8 damage.
Ooh, brother. So, as you come in to strike the Farfetch'd, the fist collides with the belly. Farfetch'd just goes unconscious. He dead. Thunder Punch did so much.
Good,
So
good work, Mortar. You can help him up.
Yeah,
And
he
Mortar
kind
will
of
just go over and extend the big arm like good battle.
Farfetch'd will reach out and get burned. Be like, ah! No, he is allowed to be helped to his feet.
Okay, yeah, help him up.
He will, he gives a graceful bow, and he takes the celery stick on either side of Mortar's head. He goes,
Wow. Thanks, Farfetch'd. Good work, Mortar.
he kind of like hobbles a little bit, but he maintains his composure as well as he can. But you can tell he's hurting. It's like, he broke every bone in my body.
So Milo, Mortar found this big
Whoa.
gourd-looking thing.
It's a big gourd.
Gorge?
Oh my gourd! Maybe you could cook it up somehow. I
Sure.
don't really know, but
Have the other birds returned as well?
One of them has.
Okay.
One of them is holding something that looks similar to just like kelp or seaweed.
Mm.
Just like a whole bunch, just leaning out of one of the beaks.
Appetizing.
And the other one's like kind of nudging at it, going like, I don't want that. But the one that has it is like, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. It's like, I can't wait for dinner. He's just,
All
He's
right.
pumped about his find.
So
we got gourd, we got seaweed, we're good to go.
I'll start prepping.
Possibilities are endless.
I'll
make
start
some
prepping
chicken
with,
parm.
with Howl, like a
Okay.
little campfire with
Yeah.
my pan, and we'll take a branch too, and like hang the seaweed over it, over the fire.
oh, smoked seaweed.
Maybe dry it out some. Maybe the Doduos will like it. I don't really
Yeah.
want any, but
Yeah, the one that brought it to you was like salivating.
Oh.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. I'll just wait till it's cooked. You'll like it more.
The other one's like, maybe the gourd will be decent.
Yeah. And we'll start I'll have little Skarmory help me cut it with its steel
Oh,
wings.
nice.
Yeah, it's a
Little chef knives.
We'll start prepping.
okay.
I'll start cooking with the help of Howl's heat. Be thinking about everything that just happened.
It's a Howl Heaty. He's ready. Okay. Yeah, another one of the Doduos will return with a similar gourd thing. Just like, I don't know what this is. He just throws it to you.
Okay, thank you.
More gourd.
More
Yeah.
gourd.
It's pretty hefty. It's like well over 2 pounds. It's a big gourd.
Huh.
We got a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of us. So
The gourd gonna
it's
be
fair.
the main dish tonight.
Given
Looks
that's
like
the
it.
main
It's gonna
thing I
be the
have,
only
yes.
thing.
Solid.
How did
Looks like
how
that's
did
what's
Manny
native to the
react
area.
to the
Traveling
Farfetch
is
battles?
the best.
He's probably pretty psyched just because something's going on. And then the second you return from battle, he just goes. And then he's just watching Mortar.
How big are the gourds?
They're hefty. They're like pumpkin sized.
Like yay big?
Can I?
Yeah.
Wait.
The one is
I'm gonna hold up-
roughly half the size of Mortar. The one that the
Oh.
Doduo brought back is a little bit bigger.
I was gonna hold up Pontiki for sizing.
It's
How many
roughly 2.5
Pontikis?
Pontikis.
Okay, 2.5 Pontikis.
The larger one is closer to like 4 Pontikis.
Wow.
Jeez.
It's big. It's a big like pumpkin gourd.
This is 4 Pontikis.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pontiki
they're big.
giggles
That's a
with
lot.
delight at the comparison.
So I'm gonna take the second gourd and kind of like
Jeez.
cut it at the base and scoop all the stuff out to cook
Yeah.
with, and
It's
then
just like slime and seeds.
yeah,
Like,
and
Ooh.
then I'll use the bottom as like clean it out while I cook
bowl.
stuff and use it as a bowl.
sick.
Put Pontiki in there.
You're good at cooking now.
Just have some ideas to take care of everybody.
Did Arjan inspire you?
I really miss him. I wish he was here for this.
Yeah,
In
he
the
would
in the
be
back
very
of your head,
pumped.
he's like, "Put some spices on top."
Yeah, Milo, don't be so basic. Come on, put some flavor in there.
I'm working on it.
Don't be
Salt a little bit.
No one likes a backseat chef.
Ooh, hey, I can have Sage look for some herbs. He knows what's edible.
I have
Nature.
spices from
Nature.
Wadalonga, but I'm open if Sage finds
Nature.
something regional.
Heck yeah.
Do you need anything in
I'm gonna-
particular that's just gonna set it off?
Something that's not a gourd. Gourd
Cool.
on gourd
That
is
leaves
pretty
us a lot of
gourdy.
options. Okay,
I mean-
Sage.
I'm a beginner chef, okay?
I mean, I still have some cactus juice.
I'm just saying that makes our job easy.
Yeah, well, let's have Sage go and see what he finds.
Do it up.
Go, Sage.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get a
Sage.
sage.
Here, sniff.
Let's
the,
get a sage
sniff
nature
the
check.
cooking gourd.
Yeah.
And what do you think would go beautifully with that? Just
get
a
it.
mwah.
Let's get a sage nature roll.
Okay. 13.
13? Yeah. Sage goes up to the gourd and goes. He starts eyeing the other gourd and he's like,
I think things are looking up about the flavor of this
and
gourd.
he starts waddling away. He's like, oddish.
All right.
Maybe something sweet to complement it, but I think we should maybe have something else other than gourd.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Sage.
Okay. So as Sage goes out to investigate, and you would like to accompany Sage.
Yes.
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 Let's get an investigation check from either or both of you.
Hilarious.
Yeah, so between the two of you, you're able to find some small pepper-shaped things. They
Oh.
appear to be a berry, but
Okay.
they resemble what we would see as like a chili pepper.
Ooh. That's
They
spicy.
Seem to have a little bit of heat to it. Pontiki takes a sniff, just like, and her eyes immediately start watering. She's like,
Is that a good thing?
she's like, I don't know.
Kontiki?
She's like, I have no idea, but that smells good.
Oh, okay.
She's like, girl,
Grab
get them
something.
peppers. Get it.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah. And Sage is like, oddish.
Oh, okay.
It's like, these are
Double approval.
lime.
We are in for a treat tonight.
Yeah. Sage
Frick
will
yeah.
also walk into a nearby bush and grab something that seems to resemble like almost like a pineapple.
Oh,
And he's just like, oddish.
I mean, it looks good. Like one of those fruit basket,
Yeah.
like ladies.
And then also,
Eat a banana.
yeah, and then all of the leaves
Wait.
kind of like fold over the top of it. It's like,
Wow,
That's amazing.
that's impressive, Sage. All right, sweet.
and then Pontiki just starts like chirping and giggling and pointing up,
At the pineapple.
just up, just like
Oh.
up above you.
Okay, I'm gonna look up.
Yeah.
What's up
You
there?
see small banana-shaped thing growing on one of the trees,
Oh,
like a little
throwback
green-
Pontiki.
Yeah, she's like,
You monster, Pontiki.
she's like,
She's
we
like,
need
that
it.
was a good day. I punched a
She's
cadabra.
like, we need it. We need it.
Okay.
She's like that one. She has like the cat eyes where they get all glassy and they're like,
Gotta get her the nanner.
How am I? Okay, can I look around the environment? Is it like feasible for me to get near the banana myself without like
you could try to climb the tree.
severely injuring myself?
Climb that tree. With
Oh, boy.
Pontiki as a motivator. She's like,
So does that mean I have advantage?
I'll say she
I've been
gives,
inspired.
she's gonna give you a +2 assist because you're like, I gotta get it. It's like a guilt
Okay.
assist
What is this? Dexterity?
or strength, whichever is
Strength?
better. Because you're climbing a tree.
So 13.
13?
Oh,
14?
14 with Pontiki.
With Pontiki?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought she was just giving me one.
Okay. Yeah, she's like, and you're like, fine. And she just goes, yes. She sits in like one of your pockets or something, or in your backpack. She's like, yes. Up,
Okay, but I expect you to help me
She's
when we
like,
get up there, if
put-
we get closer.
up. She just keeps pointing at the banana.
All right.
She's like, this is
We're
all I
going.
want. Okay.
We're going towards the banana.
Yeah, you're kind of climbing the tree, like, you're like, climb this freaking tree. And Sage just like, Otter!
Yeah, thanks, Sage. Thanks. You've done so
Otters!
much.
Pontiki's like, she's just struggling and reaching. As you climb higher and higher, she finally just. Pontiki strength check.
Oh, God.
It's attached to the tree. She's a
This is
baby.
all on her then.
Is she strong enough?
If it doesn't happen,
Get the banana. Get the banana.
yeah. That's...
Oh, narrative is dice narrative is so cool.
20.
Yeah. She's down there. She's like,
Unbelievable.
Pontiki banana check.
yeah. She's like, I'm too weak. And then she touches the banana and goes, infinite power. She pulls down 2 little bananas.
Oh my
She's
And
got
then
a negative 3 strength.
she just
modifier.
gets,
It's so great. Your face, you're just like, ooh, 20.
she just gets the biggest smile on her face. She's like,
It's like easily as big as her. Just, yeah.
and Sage's just like, Punish! Punish! He's like, I don't know what you did, but it's cool.
God.
That's
As
so
you
hilarious.
climb your way back down the tree, Pontiki's just like cradling the banana. She's like,
You did it.
we got it. She's like, and I helped.
You did.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
Do you make
All
your
right.
way back?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
heading back.
Yeah.
This is enough adventure.
Yeah.
1 tree climbed. I'm calling it a day.
And we just
Yeah.
entered.
I just want to quit while I'm ahead and I'm doing
Uncharted.
so well.
And on a high note.
I
for
don't
sure.
want to go investigate something and we fall into a pit that was built by
Skating
Team
by
Rocket.
Victor
That is
Bell
fair.
and just-
Yeah.
Oh god, that'd be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would. Don't test me. Go back to camp.
How did you know what was coming? It's hanging up above you.
Uh,
Blimey. Okay. Yeah, you make your way back to camp with weird pineapple thing and
yep.
bananas in tow with some little pepper berries. Yeah, you have a whole suite of weird things to
Yeah.
cook with.
Here you go, Milo.
Oh, thank you. Look at this bounty.
I know.
They're not gourds.
Yeah. As you hand off the banana, Pontiki's still holding it. She's like, we have it.
She's very proud. If you want to congratulate her, she pulled the banana down.
Great job, Pontiki. I'll make a special dish for you.
She puts her hands behind her back and like kicks the dirt. She's like, oh, thanks.
That's what she was looking for.
She's like, thank you. And then she lets go of the banana. She's like, yeah, I did it. It was me.
You should see if you can find like a decent sized leaf I could serve you your food on.
She's just very excited. She's like, it just runs. She's like, yes. Manny will see that and he's like, and kind of runs off too.
Oh. They ran away.
Squirtle's still just sitting on your head or near you, holding whatever you gave him, the little like nut or
Thingy,
berry,
Yeah.
with all of his limbs. He's like,
God.
great.
I'm just gonna sit down in the clearing, just set Squirtle in front of me with
Yeah,
his little.
Oh.
he's just
Prize
rolling
winner.
on his shell. He's like, great. Got it.
Can I see like what it actually is? Like if it's like a berry or a nut or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's you've seen oran berries enough to know.
Okay, that's what I
It's
thought.
just smaller than typical.
Fair enough.
I'm
Just waiting for the feast right now. I'm getting
yeah, I'm
excited.
just gonna keep
Frick yeah.
cooking some food until everyone's
Yeah.
good with where they're at.
All right. Yeah. Pontiki will
Huge.
return with a decent sized leaf.
Nice.
And a few moments later, Manny comes back with like a much bigger one, and he's like, and he's just dragging it along, and you can see there's like a decent sized rock on there that he just hasn't seen, and he's like, dirt,
I mean, he dragged that all this
Mona,
way.
can
That's
and he leans and
impressive.
he's like,
You trying to
Pontiki's like, thanks.
show off there, Manny?
He's like,
It's all right. I see you. Don't worry about it. Do you want me to have Morta push the rock? You can pull it. It'll make it look like you're really strong.
he's like, yes, very much so.
Or Morta, go do
And
it.
he's like, Mortar just kind of leans up against it with one arm. He's like, this is so stupid. Whatever. And Manny's just like,
Look at how beefcake I am.
Pontiki's already not looking. She's just like, there's a banana being made.
Oh,
And Manny's like,
poor guy.
all right.
If only I was a banana.
Mortar
He's dressed
just,
up as a banana.
He's gonna change his bone club into a banana shape and paint it yellow.
Mortar will,
she'll pay attention to me.
Mortar will pat him on the head and be like, better luck next time.
That's sad.
Nice. So yeah, I'll have my prepared cut pieces of gourd and fruit and what have you. Grind up this spicy pepper looking thing. Put it on like some of it, not all of it.
No.
Yeah, Pontiki will sit on your shoulder and just be like, where's the banana?
It's coming. It's coming.
Is that can you make that one next?
It's coming.
Can,
So I'll put
you
it
make
all in
now,
like the big gourd bowl and
Yeah.
kind of put it down for everyone to take some
snap.
pieces and share. And then I'll put the couple pieces of banana that I cut up with, one piece that's been kind of treated differently just to see if she enjoys something else too. Expand her
one
palate
piece
a
of the
little
banana,
bit.
like
Her baby
you're
palette.
doing a great
Yeah.
job, banana.
Yeah.
She's
You're
only
doing
ever had
great.
smashed banana
The other one's like
Yeah.
up to this
trash.
point.
It's like very
Yeah,
bland.
just mushy banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll also make for Squirtle and Manny some like ground up plain banana for
Yeah.
for baby food.
Nice,
Manny Walker was like,
nice.
smells good. And Squirt just goes, what? And he's holding his little berry. He's like, I got it. Great. Great.
He's dedicated
He's
to
kinda-
the task.
He's just kind of rocking around in a circle.
Would you like to try some of this, Squirtle?
He's like, Squirt. Squirt.
All right, well, I'll keep it here for later, I guess.
I can tip Squirtle up.
Yeah, and then
back onto
he
his
finally, like, he kicks up and he just drops the berry. He's like, Squirt. And he comes running over. He's just been stuck on his back for like an hour.
Gotcha. You want to try some of this?
He's the, yeah. He's just biting it, just gooping all over his face.
That's one way to do it.
Yep. He hasn't figured it out. This is his first meal. He doesn't know what food is.
And I'll
He's
send
like,
out-
this is fine, whatever this is.
I'll send out Howl as well,
This is
so
gold.
everyone can partake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Howls,
I'm doing the same.
very
Everybody's
partaking
out.
the feast.
Gordy
Have
feast.
Mortar and Manny get their. Well, Manny got the baby
Everybody's
food,
there.
but I'll have Mortar get his fill, and then I'll grab a helping as well.
Nice. Yeah. The third Doduo will appear at this point with just like half of a caterpie sticking out of its mouth. It's like,
Ooh.
okay.
You
and then it looks around and is like, oh, you all wanted something.
I'll walk around with the dried out kelp seaweed and give some to each of the 6 Doduo heads.
Yeah, only the one that brought it to you likes it. The rest of them are like, the other one's like, we share a stomach. And they're like, ah.
You
Alright.
have to like it.
Well, I guess I should have taken better notes before I cooked all of this. I'll just give it all to the one that likes it.
Yeah, he's like, just pecking at all the kelp, and the other one's like,
Oh God, that would be.
I'll feed you
torture.
baby birds.
Blimey.
And while we're eating, I want to sit next to the Farfetched.
Yeah.
Is he eating too?
He will partake if you
Okay.
offer him a
Oh,
dish.
100%.
He will partake.
Yes.
He's a gentleman.
So,
and a scholar.
which Doduo is which, based on our relationships with them?
The one that likes the kelp / seaweed mixture is the one that was hanging out with Phoebe. The one that is sort of
Thanks for
oblivious
looking him
to
up.
the world and just ate the caterpie is the one that was close with Milo. And then yours brought back the gourd.
Double gourd team. Cool.
Your team loves gourds.
All right, I'll sit next to the gourd Doduo and eat with my team, and I'll send out Rose and have her munch a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I'll ask Mortar again. So, Mortar, you sure you don't want to see Evinrude? Say hello?
Morris goes,
I'm sure it would lift his spirits. Yeah? I'll send out Evinrude and have him just lie in front of me
Yeah,
and
he-
give him some food. And you can... How are you feeling? Rest your wings. We're just having a meal.
kind of folds them in. He looks like a large pencil.
Sure.
I know,
And he just
All
skitters
right.
forward. It's very unsettling.
Oh, that's so weird looking.
hey, be nice.
You've never
But
seen
it is.
Yeah, like you've never seen Evinrude fold his wings in. It's very gross.
Oh man.
It's like a perfectly straight snake. You're like, oh.
Dear God.
It's 6 little foots. Just the mandibles.
Just gonna have group munch time.
So do you guys live around here or do you travel around?
The Doduos are kind of like absent-mindedly pecking at their respective foods, but
I'd
the
imagine.
Farfetched
Yes.
would look at you and he just goes,
You guys travel around? That's cool. Is it just the 4 of you guys?
and he takes a moment and he just goes,
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, that's, it's still, it seems like you have a pretty good grasp on training them and keeping everyone safe and in line.
He just stands like very officially the whole time. He doesn't like acknowledge your compliments. He just stands there and is like, I am aware. It is known. It is
Gotcha.
a fact.
It is.
Is there anywhere you guys are trying to get to, or just kind of traveling the world?
And he just motions all around. He's like, we have claimed much territory.
Interesting.
Commander Farfetch'd, have you seen any...
He's like lieutenant.
Lieutenant Farfetch.
Oh, we found out his rank.
Lieutenant Doug.
Have you seen any psychic types around this area? Been maybe hostile towards you and your Doduo friends? Or...
He will take the celery stick and spin it upside down. And kind of holds it and he carves the vague face of like kind of could be mistaken for an Abra. And then he puts a big X through it.
Yeah, well, we've kind of had some run-ins with them as well. Battled against some of them that were not so nice. So I'm sorry that you had to run into those too.
Yeah, he takes another moment and just goes,
Well, if we were hoping that they weren't out in the middle of nowhere, maybe we were wrong, unless they saw them somewhere else, but it's kind of creepy.
So I have a very change the subject question. My name's Milo, and I'm training to kind of deliver communication from city to city or from every corner of the country region. And I really appreciate your ability to kind of judge and what's the word I'm looking for? Like evaluate, same word. Pokemon at sight or in battle without, doing much damage. And then I want to show him the ribbons that I have. He might take an interest in them. So I have these from Monty and myself kind of proving, being able to get to far corners of the region. And I was curious if I were to send Pokemon to you, if you would evaluate them and give them a medal of their own.
he looks and he's like, kind of understand a little bit. He's like, I don't want to agree to it. I don't know what that means.
You're throwing a lot at me here.
Yeah, he seems just perplexed by you. He seems to have some grasp on language, but not nearly to the effect that you've been like imparting to him. He's like, okay.
Gotcha. Can I instruct Wadsworth to kind of show him a picture of a Pokemon approaching him with a mail tube and like coming up to him, and then him like evaluating and or battling them passing his judgment, and he like gives them a ribbon and they like leave on their way.
Yeah, and as he sees, he points with the celery stick. He's like, I never did that. That hasn't happened.
Correct.
Yeah, he's like, I haven't done that.
You're right.
That's not me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's like that's someone else.
Okay.
You have me mistaken.
Okay.
I'm not that duck.
Okay.
I am another duck
All
with
right.
celery.
Never mind then.
Yeah, and then he motions to the three Doduos, and he's like,
You command them, and that's your job. I understand.
he's kind of like once again kind of folds his wings back. It's just like,
Why do you do that? He's not going to answer me.
Just
Yeah.
CJ in the back with a spoon is, oh, why you do that?
why are you doing that? What are you
Pretty much.
doing?
It's accurate.
Why you walk like a duck?
Were you a duck?
Just like I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Do they protect you?
He kind of motions around and he's like,
Solid.
Do you know where the nearest town is? Like what direction to head?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
he looks at you and he's like,
We're that far away.
Uh-oh.
He's like, "What?"
Other
Town.
humans.
Yeah.
And he kind of points at you.
More.
Yeah, like us. People like us, where you see them. Real far.
Is he pointing in the same direction we were heading?
No.
Which is west. Which way is he pointing?
Like, if you guys were heading this way, he's like, over there.
Oh, well.
He's like, you need to be going like that way,
that
like
way.
a lot.
Oh. Gotta be going the other way a lot.
Well, we should
That's-
probably start picking up the pace then.
Yeah.
Well, in that vein, Lieutenant, would it be all right if the three of us maybe hitched a ride on your duo friends, and you could maybe lead the way? And
He motions around to the three Doduos who are all just like squabbling with each other, and he's like,
Do you want to come with us? You need to watch them, right? You take them back.
he's like, they're my children.
Okay. We can't ride as children.
Well, maybe we can. Maybe he just wants to come with us.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
I mean, we could
That wouldn't
definitely
be an
use your
issue.
battling chops there, far-fetched.
I have this random question apropos of nothing. How far into the forest did you guys go? Are you still just
I
sitting
think we're,
like
we're still
right
on the
inside?
edge. Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
inside?
yeah.
Okay. Who would you say is the closest to the tall grass?
CJ?
You can decide amongst
You kept
yourselves.
going towards the grass.
I mean,
No?
I was the
But
closest
that,
to
Right.
was, but that was a long time.
You guys all
No.
did stuff and I didn't,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
So
technically
we're still
speaking,
there.
I'd probably still
Closest
be
On
there.
that basis.
Okay. Interesting. CJ, as you're kind of sitting here being like, you're like, Doc, why you do that? Why you walk? You feel like a little chill down your spine. Like, what was that? The wind. What was the wind?
I'll turn and look.
Okay. Let's get a perception check. I almost said something. We'll get a perception check first.
That is a 21.
Ooh, baby. Okay. You catch like the slightest hint of movement in the grass behind you, and like this little tuft of some sort of gas just sort of dissipate behind you.
I'm gonna assume that most of the food is gone.
Yeah.
And I'll start trying to like wipe out the bowl because I kind of liked this.
Scored.
Yeah.
Your gourd bowl.
Howell will happily assist you
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you.
in
Licking
cleaning
it
up
clean.
whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, yes.
I'll call back Evan, Rude, and Rose.
Okay. Yeah, they return to their respective homes.
Yeah, I'm gonna call everybody back.
Okay.
I'm not.
is
I
the-
don't know that I should.
Is the gas reminiscent
You're
of
done.
anything I've seen before, or is it
Yeah.
new?
Oh, it's very reminiscent of things you've seen before, like a couple times.
Remus?
You get no response.
Uh-oh. Who's out there? Is there somebody out there?
Who are you talking to?
CJ,
Yeah,
what's
what's-
wrong?
There's something out there
Out where?
in the grass.
Did you see something?
Is there another Doduo?
Nah. It's like gas. Like
You're
like
farting?
Like from before.
From before?
What do you,
like-
yeah.
Like Remus,
Oh.
Oh, like a ghost?
maybe.
Is it Remus?
I asked and I didn't get a response. I don't know what's out there. There's something out there.
This is creepy.
Lieutenant, do you know? Are there ghosts out here?
He looks around and he just kind of locks his eyes on the wheat field, seeing that there's some kind of conversation going on over there. He's like,
Mortar, Manny, I might need you guys to get ready. I'll pick up Squirtle and just...
yeah. Manny's already kind of like keeps tweaking his head a little bit. You can see the shadows like folded very neatly into the ground. It's like, I'm good. But Manny's kind of reacting strangely.
Whoa.
Does the spell tag on my bag do anything?
Not noticeably, no.
Okay.
It doesn't
maybe,
like glow or
Right,
pulse or
right.
anything.
Hal, maybe you should square up, get ready. Something might be coming.
He's looking at the plate. He's like, "What's up?" What's going on? What are we doing?
Might need to protect our friends.
CJ, you hear faint whisperings from the grass. Nothing in particular, just like it's very lost. Others.
Hey, we're not gonna hurt you. If you want to come say hi, it's okay.
What's the thing on your hand doing?
Maybe show him the mark, CJ.
I'll just do full Iron Man pose.
Into the darkness.
My turn. Okay. Yeah, as you do that, there's this perfect parting of the grass that folds aside, and you can see a ghastly.
Oh,
It's just-
snap.
Hi. You okay?
Hi.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
just like getting ready to start doing stuff real quick.
And Bentley's just
What is
clutching
it?
Squirtle and like making him look into my chest so he
Yeah, he's
doesn't
like,
see a
"Look,
spooky
look, What's
ghost.
going on? What's over there? I want to see.
No,
Dad!
he's
no.
into it.
Dad, you're oppressing me! I want to see!
Let me be my own person.
Manny, for the first time since his hatching, takes a very defensive stance between the two of you.
Oh.
He's like, "You stay away from my dad."
Oh, so cute.
And
Guys.
he kind of like nudges you, but doesn't punch you. And he's like,
Let's see. Oh, you gotta
he's like, "Arm me."
I give him the
like-
bone.
He's like, "Dad, come on,
give me the.
Dad, we
bone.
need the thing."
Guys, this might not be good. Manny's kind of freaking out.
Yeah, that's very freaking creepy.
I'll go
I'm gonna
square
send
up with
out,
Manny.
Sage.
Ask it what it wants, CJ.
I mean, I've like, why are you here?
It offers no reply.
All right.
Just-
The power of Arceus compels you.
I'm gonna keep my hand up and move closer to
Squirtle,
it.
holy water.
Yeah, as you move closer, all the grass between the two of you just kind of like crushes itself into the ground.
What the butt?
As the ghastly's just like,
I wonder if you're like,
Am I doing this?
maybe you like paralyzed it where it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Try like
as Manny's just like,
Okay. Should
Oh,
I
hold
stop?
on, hold on,
Like,
bud.
Should I? What? I'll close my hand for a second.
you go to hand, and it goes,
Are you okay?
"What are you?"
Apparently something that can control you. Why are you here?
Born of flesh. Moments ago. What would you have for me do?
What?
Dunlock?
I know not the name.
Krabby?
You may refer to me as it pleases you.
Is Manny still like squaring up, like
Oh yeah,
scared?
Yeah, Manny's like got one hand like holding you back, even though he's barely higher than your shin. He's like, "Do not get closer," and he's got the bone like up and over. He's full on flexing, like holding the bone up.
Maybe you should send out Gleek and see if they're
All
he
right.
wants to what?
like, if they're like, hey, it's the spirit we summoned or whatever.
Hey, Ghost Bro,
They summon this?
come float over my head.
He just goes
What?
and just floats over your head.
Okay, get back down. So this is a thing now.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Manny, stand down for now. It seems like we might be okay.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh man, he's not having it. Not today.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
6. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, he lets the bone drop and he changes his stance. So he's like holding it upside down and backwards. And he's like, Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll stand down. And he just
But he's
does
like
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, sure, yeah, whatever you say.
Where did you come from?
I was rather hoping you could tell me.
Why would I know where you came from?
You hold the sphere.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I'm just going to kind of look at it. Is it, like, doing anything different?
Is it
But
a
if
sphere?
you
It's just like a disc.
yeah, but if you uncover your hand, he's like,
Okay, close my hand again. Does that hurt you?
immensely.
Okay. I'll try not to open my hand, I guess.
I would appreciate it.
Why are you around here if CJ can hurt you just by opening his hand? It seems like not a place you should be, right?
I am drawn to it
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
as a moth to flame.
That sucks, man. Okay, well, are you, like, looking to do anything right now?
Again, I was rather hoping you could tell me my purpose.
On the side, I'm going to be asking Wadsworth, like, do you have any insight into his motive? Yeah, quite.
And he'll hold out a wing hand to you.
And I'll reach out.
Okay. Yeah, you can see. But a night ago, where Gleek sent an ultralight beam into the heavens, and where the sort of gravesite just sort of dissipated, this, like, whatever is left of that is sitting right in front of you. Like, all that energy just kind of coalesced into nothing. And then now there is a ghastly.
That's Dunlock.
What?
That's
What?
Dunlock.
And Wadsworth
serious?
goes,
Excuse me?
guark.
That's Dunlock.
He just goes, guark.
Oh, we created a ghost. How cool.
Okay, quick team huddle.
CJ, maybe you should just tell this thing that it should fight for us and
What? Okay,
be
wait
on
a second.
the good side of
wait,
the war. All right, sorry, go.
pump the
bodyguard.
brakes.
It's
Well, I'm just
Dunlock.
saying.
First, he dies. Then we fling his dead body ruthlessly into the forest. Then we bury him. Now he's our ghost slave?
It's Dunlock.
This is messed up.
Yes.
It's pretty legit.
This is
No.
this is
No,
CJ's
messed
got
up.
the bloodthirst now. It's like we gotta kill more people.
This
No.
is messed up. What is that thing on your hand?
Apparently some sort of ghost controller. I'm a ghostbuster.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna send out Gleek.
This is not okay.
Hold it up to him or her, them, and see what happens.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna send out Gleek.
Ghastly, you might want to turn the other way. CJ's gonna try something real quick with the mark.
He just looks at you.
I'm gonna open my hand for a minute. Hold it up to Gleek.
All right, what is this?
He just goes-
Gleek.
And they kind of like headbutt your hand.
And I'm gonna close my hand.
Like,
I don't think that did anything.
Gleek! And they look at the gas line like, Gleek, Gleek, Gleek. Gleek, Gleek!
All right, well, Mr. Ghastly, if you'd like to be our friend, that'd be cool.
Very well. Then we are a friend.
Give it a mission.
Wait, ooh. Can I understand our Pokemon?
Can you communicate with our Pokemon?
I can communicate with you.
Oh,
Just me?
Yeah, the rest of you just hear,
oh okay.
So this entire time you're like, what the
Yeah.
And,
And you look crazy. Yeah,
It's
you're
just
just talking
Parcel tongue.
This is...
God, that's so sketch.
And we all just run when we see this.
yeah. And it's worth noting, CJ, when you communicate back with the ghastly, you hear the same thing. Just,
Oh my god. Guys, that's
Terrifying.
CJ, are you sick?
a
What are you
Dunlock.
talking about?
he's back to normal.
That's Dunlock. He's
What?
talking. You're talking to Dunlock. Why are you talking to... How can you talk to him?
It's not. I don't think that's Dunlock.
How can you talk to him?
What? I like I'm talking to you.
CJ, you're making like weird ghostly noises.
No,
We can't understand you.
What are you talking about?
When you talk to the ghost, you're like speaking ghost language. It's weird.
I don't know ghost language.
Well,
You're doing it!
Apparently
Yeah.
you do. You do.
What?
You sound like this.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys messing with me right now?
No!
Nope. That's real.
All right.
Yeah, even Crash is looking at you like, bro.
All right.
He's
I don't know. I guess it's this thing on my hand that would, because I've never even seen a ghost
Well,
before.
I'm
Went
with
to Xantha.
Milo. Give this ghost a mission that could help us.
Well, I mean, I just told it should be our friend,
Okay.
so I guess that's not really a mission because he
Right.
said we're friends.
But it's not
Friendship
like-
just...
mission. I dig
It's
it.
friendship,
Friendship
mission.
acquired.
Yes. I love it.
Wait, he
I'm in.
already accomplished that mission though.
So,
Well, seeing as Crash can't understand what I'm saying, I'm gonna look at the Ghastly and be like, "Hey, really quick, can you go over to my crocodile friend over there and just like slide right down his back, but don't touch the blue thing in his back. Like get around that. Don't touch that at all. Stay very far away from that. Like touch his head,
Guys, this is
and then
so
go down like
creepy.
Yeah, it
his
is.
back to his tail,
'Cause he's
and then
just-
come back to me.
Do you hear all
we're
these
hearing-
noises he's
yes.
making?
Watch this. Watch this.
This
Watch
is a
this.
nightmare.
And it flies over there, just very eerily behind Crash. He's like,
I don't think Crash is enjoying this.
he just goes all the way down the tail, and he's like, a bizarre request, but completed.
Yeah, that was good. Thanks, man. It's like Crash. Look, he likes you.
Crash is like,
Is it listening to what you're saying?
Yeah, it's doing anything I tell it to.
You should like have it find where we should go. How to get to the nearest town.
Well, yeah, is that where are we trying to go?
Not Mayburn.
Okay.
So I guess it'd be Summerbury or Nutri, whatever's closer, depending on where we're at.
Okay, we can do that. Is there anything else we want before that? Because it seems like he's kind of like a I don't know, a wish monkey.
Wadsworth,
A wish monkey. I'm not familiar, but
have you seen anything like this before?
No, that's Bang.
you guys can Wadsworth?
Yeah.
He goes, Guank.
Seems like Wadsworth kind of knows what's going on here. Do you think you know what we should ask it?
Guank.
do you know what
He
that
just
is?
point- he just points at CJ. He goes, Guank.
Do you know what that is? Pointing to the thing on his hand?
Oh.
Guank.
I was like, what?
He just
What
goes,
is it?
Guank.
Okay.
It's impenetrable.
Yeah,
CJ,
I feel like
he
we
just
should name it
motions to
before
CJ.
we
He
like
just goes,
start
It
telling it
has
to
a
do
name.
stuff. What do you mean?
Gideon.
It's
Milo,
Dunlop.
Milo says
Dunlock?
it's Dunlock.
Okay, but we're not gonna call it
Rip.
Dunlock because we kind of killed that guy.
Can you ask it if it has
Sorry?
like memories though? Like if it
Yeah,
remembers
he's-
what
He
happened?
said he wasn't even like a thing until like he met me, which is weird.
He wasn't a thing until he met you?
Well, I guess not met me, but like I don't know, was here.
I'm confused.
Like he's new. Like he just like, if he's Dunlock, like you said, he's very new.
Yeah, Wadsworth says he's Dunlock. Yeah.
Okay,
From
well-
the burial danceroo.
That's what
Then
it came
it's
from?
Gotta
then
be
it's
careful with those
then
burial
it's
dances.
him.
Apparently.
Didn't say that. He
Sometimes
said
you
it was
create a
Dunlock.
specter.
I'm sorry, I'm just stressed.
Okay, that's
Yes, Gleek either assisted in creating him or did it on his own, turned Dunlock into a Ghastly.
is Gleek a god?
I don't know. Maybe this is just what happens to all people.
I'm gonna pinch
What if-
myself and make sure I'm not still sleeping from the last watch.
Guys,
Okay.
this is our destiny.
Yeah, it hurts.
All right. I'll turn to the Ghastly, I guess. Okay. Well. Huh. I guess we. Right now we're trying to find like a town or like where other humans like us exist. So if you could do that, and then come back and find us, that would be good.
As swiftly as a breeze.
Perfect.
And he just goes off.
He did it.
And he just,
What's he doing?
Did what?
You said to send him to find a town. So I did.
Okay.
Okay.
So it just listens to everything you say?
Yeah,
that's-
literally. I like when I told him to go above my head and then go down and then go do the thing at Crash, and then I just told him to leave.
What was the
and
whole
come
thing
back.
with your hand
Yeah,
out? And
yeah.
it was just
I don't know. Apparently, he like was attracted to it. Like I was a homing beacon of sorts. He just like
You're
came
getting off
to
ghost
me.
vibes.
I guess that answers the question of how he'll find you on the way back.
Yep. That's why it was a pretty quick conversation. Go find people, come back. That's essentially it.
Did it say how long that's gonna take?
Real quick.
All right.
Well, okay. So should we just follow the direction it went in?
No, 'cause he's looking.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Yeah, the Farfetch'd and the Doduos the whole time are like,
Yeah,
What is happening?
It's
we
okay.
Agree. We agree.
we're all on the
It's
same
okay.
page.
We're just as
Yeah.
weirded out as you do.
Everything is fine.
I
He's
don't
like-
know about that.
all right.
Maybe. That's really weird.
One of them Doduos is like, y'all got any more kelp?
Yeah, I left this pile here for you.
He's like, yes. They just sit down and he just keeps munching it. All the other ones are like, oh, it's so gross.
I'm gonna sit down with Manny and like pat him on his eggshell. To
Yeah,
thank
he's-
him for
He's,
manning up.
he's still like kind of clenching the bone, and then as soon as the ghastly's out of sight, he just drops it and he's like,
Does this mean everybody becomes a ghost
Maybe.
when they pass, or does it involve having to be
Gleeked.
gleeked? Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
yeah, it's like you die and then somebody just goes, like a little bit of
I'm-
saliva
I'm
shoots
kinda-
out, and then there you are.
Like, is that a voluntary thing? Like,
Phoebe, you still have the book,
Why
right?
would
the,
Gleek
the
select that?
history book.
Yeah.
Is there anything in there about ghost Pokemon that you saw?
Take a look in your book.
The answer is no.
I don't see anything.
That was really good.
Oh God.
Well played.
Yeah, this is like how quickly, if at all, do you find what you're looking for?
13.
13. How long are you willing to look in your book?
It's a good
As long as it
amount of time.
read the
A thorough reading.
I mean, we're
Thorough.
waiting on the Ghastly to get back, so
I figured we were
presumably in
gonna
that
move.
time.
What time is it in game?
It's like early dusk.
Mm.
So it's approximately 24 hours post Dunlock burial ritual. The burial danceroo.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to move, we can move. He'll
the
find us.
in the history book,
Yeah.
there is nothing on the creation of ghost Pokemon. I believe from the last time you've searched in there, you found that they're like good at impersonating others and,
Yeah.
and stuff of that nature. So you find that section again, and you're like, oh, any new juicy morsels? You're like, that's all they got on the ghosts. The ghosts they were a huge part of the war, but they weren't well known on either side. They're very secretive.
Okay.
There's not much to say.
I mean, if it's as far away as it seems like, maybe we should get a move on.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's.
Farfetch, do you want to travel with us and bring your Doduo friends?
He points at CJ's hand and the ghost and just goes, yeah, no. I don't want to be haunted
Fair
forever."
enough.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
But it's okay. He's my friend. He won't hurt you guys.
He's like, yeah, no, that's cool. Like, no. And Crash is still like, I feel dirty. I'm impure.
Mission accomplished.
All right, Bentley's gonna go over to the Doduo that he pet earlier and pet it more and get
Yeah.
the rest of the little thistles out of it.
Yeah.
Say his farewells.
It's sparkling clean.
I'm gonna salute
Perf.
Lieutenant.
And he will return the salute
Well,
and then stand at attention.
why don't you guys ride him like right now, just like a little bit, and then we can say goodbye when the ghost guy comes back.
Well, I want to get moving to where we're going.
Sure, same thing.
Are we gonna try to ride him or no?
I'm good.
Okay.
Just,
All right, whatever.
All right. I'll say bye. Bye.
The
all
two
of us.
heads try to wave and they go whack. They go,
Oh. Ow.
woo, woo.
Adios, muchachos.
All right, Farfetch, thank you
Chachos.
for knighting Mortar. That was really cool.
Yeah, he looks to Mortar and he gives a very deep and courteous bow. He will give another one to Monty as well. It's
Oh.
like it's been an honor battling both of you.
Respect.
Mortar wants to go over and just give him like a fist bump to his celery.
Yeah.
Bye, Lieutenant Duck.
Yep.
He just looks at you, just like,
Sorry for freaking you out.
Good luck.
So, do we know what direction we want to go?
We'll just
Oh no. Yeah.
follow the direction the ghost went in.
He kind of just disappeared.
Or the direction that Farfetch
Yeah,
pointed?
that's good too.
That.
But I don't
yes.
know what
They
direction
were
that is.
approximately the same.
Okay.
Okay, so just go in that like general direction, I guess.
Yeah.
Continue on into the forest.
Direction.
Just go until we can't really see anymore from
Yeah.
darkness.
You get probably like an hour or so of travel
Okay.
before it's like soup's dark, and then
Fair
you would
enough.
need a light source to travel safely.
Would you guys be down if we took a picture with you guys?
And they're like, I don't know what that means.
And I'll pull out the camera.
And he's like, what?
It like takes what it sees and makes it a thing that we can look at later and remember.
He's like, okay, sure.
You guys want to?
He's like, it doesn't seem to be
yeah.
a threat.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't taken a picture of anything in a while.
I know it's been a hot minute.
The Doduos are all standing together. Two of them are still kind of like, ow, that hurt a lot.
And then I'll stand and give my salute with next to Farfetched.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just have one hand up on my Doduo and then salute Farfetched as well.
Okay.
Do you guys want me to just take the picture of the three of you with your Doduos and this guy?
Unless you want to be in it.
I mean, I don't,
You don't
just
care?
a memory.
They're
Okay.
like, we should have kept the gas.
I was
so
part
we
of
took
it.
The picture.
I feel bad. I'm like the reason they're leaving the group. So
No, you're fine. If you want to be in it. What do you
I mean,
doing
how else
here?
are we gonna take the picture?
It has a timer.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Sure, why not?
Let's
I
do it.
deemed it so.
Yeah.
cool.
I just
He
found
said it with such
Nice.
authority. Who am I to?
Oh, look
All right.
at- There's the timer.
Then sure, I guess I'll be in the picture.
I was like, yeah. I also we're armed to the teeth, and I have a van.
Dang. Dang, Milo.
A van with a machine gun turret on it.
Yes.
We're fine.
You've been prepping.
I'm gonna jump on Crash and sit on his back.
Okay. He's like,
What are you doing?
Me
You're
and
okay.
Punty are doing matching like winks and
Finger guns.
yeah, finger guns.
She's
Awesome.
like sitting on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
moment captured.
Boom. I guess
The-
see you later, guys.
The company of feathers will send you off.
Be safe.
And as you walk away, they all stand very nicely at attention.
He doesn't even ride him. He just walks along with them.
Feels so proper.
Respect.
And then they all kind of start far-fetched stepping away.
So well disciplined.
That's cool. I would love to hire them as like a wing of my mail service, but I don't know if they would ever want to do that.
Or if they could just fight in the war that's presumably gonna start up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's good to have the knowledge that they're here.
Yeah.
and know that they're on the good side. They
Yeah.
didn't seem to like the Abras.
Yeah.
Or the ghost.
No, but I kind of echo that sentiment. It's kind of creepy, and it's just following CJ around.
So for real, I was speaking ghost.
Yeah.
Yes.
like
You couldn't tell what I was saying at all.
No.
Nope.
We can understand you now, but
Yeah.
we can't understand when you talk to the ghost and like tell the ghost what to do.
That's so weird because I'm not doing anything different. I'm just talking normal.
I'm gonna pretend as best as Milo can to be a ghost and like try to talk to me and pretend I'm a ghost.
Hey, bud. How's it going?
Does he make the noises?
Make a performance check.
Oh,
Yes.
This is so wackadoodle.
11.
11. How 11 does Milo portray his ghost?
He's just kind of like floating to the best of his abilities and using his hands to emulate like the smoke billowing.
Hey, Mr. Ghost Friend. How's it going?
Does it sound like
This is a very good Shakespearean play. Incredible. Yeah, no, you sound perfectly
Tears.
normal.
oh,
But
What
at
Yeah,
least
what are we
the two
doing?
of you. Like, it sounds like you're talking to each other.
So it just sounds
what
like
what are we doing?
it sounds normal.
yeah, it
Right?
sounded normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know, man. I don't know what sort of weird things you got going on.
It's got to be that thing
Apparently
on your hand.
this.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I can't get it off of me, so.
But also that Galik was able to either facilitate, speed up, or make it happen,
Yeah.
turning Dunlock into a Ghastly.
Gleek's the gatekeeper to the spiritual
But
afterlife.
I'm
That's the
curious.
only way
I'm
ghosts
curious
win.
if it would have happened anyway, and he just sped it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's very weird.
It's interesting.
Just
if
Just
that's
the
how ghosts
sugar
work.
pill of rituals.
You just show up
This
where
will
they
do
died or were
nothing,
buried.
but it looks cool.
Nuts.
Yeah.
All right, well, now we travel the hour, I think you said. Into
Yeah, I imagine we're walking while we're
The
discussing
forest.
this.
Sure.
Walk and talk. We
Yeah.
can do it.
Walk and
100%.
talk. We're doing a walk and talk. Okay.
Could you feel anything like when you
Walk and
were
talk.
Yeah.
when you had your hand open and you'd like paralyzed him, or like when you were telling him to do stuff? Could you feel it at all?
Honestly, no. Obviously, I could see stuff happening,
Yeah.
so it felt like I was doing something, but I didn't
But
actually
not-
feel anything.
Okay. This is weird.
Super weird. How would you feel
I
if it
don't-
was attached to you?
I would be trying to get it off every night. I'd be sitting in my tent just like, get off me.
No. This is now CJ's burden. He's like Frodo.
Well, maybe we should
Wait.
brainstorm. Like, if this thing listens to anything CJ asks it to do, what do we want to ask it to do? Maybe it could, maybe we could tell it to go back to Alluvia and get, like, the files that they have on us?
I mean, I feel like we should just be friends with him and use him as we need to.
He is team.
Well, I think the alternative is worse, so yeah, I agree.
Perfect. Plan made.
All right. What are our surroundings? Is it still just forest?
Still makes me feel uneasy.
You're in the.
Yeah.
You've graduated from 4est to 5est. There's more trees now.
Very thick.
Yeah.
Are we walking on any sort of path, or is it just completely
Oh
like?
heavens no!
What is it? What is the ground?
It's
Oh, good
it's-
heavens, no.
It's wild forest land.
It's fivest.
It's yeah. There's like vines and
We're in the
roots
foothills.
and all kinds of things.
Guys, it's getting kind of dark. Do we want to try and find a place that we could camp? It's
Yes.
pretty dense in
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Yes, we should.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
I heard a hoot hoot.
Kind of creeping me out.
Everything's
Let's
creeping me out.
make a camp.
It's a hoot hoot.
Let's make a camp.
Maybe it's a hoot hoot we met.
Maybe
Building camp.
it's time to make camp.
Perceive.
All right, he's
I
doing
want to
it.
look for
what
a
if that's
place
the
to camp and
ringtone on
if
the
there's
Pori
the
That's the ringtone.
Oh God. 15.
15. You're looking for a place to camp.
And for that hoot hoot,
Place to camp.
or if it's
There's-
ringtone.
There's
on
not
Poryphone.
there's not really like a great place to camp. It's all very overgrown. Like you've got some work to do if you want to rest comfortably.
Maybe can I try to have Sage like manipulate it? Is he able to?
I can have Chicky Baby help.
Okay.
Sage and
Yeah.
Chicky Baby have an incredible
Cool.
power over nature.
All right.
You'd be surprised what they can do.
Squat up.
Get off my back, Chicky Baby.
They're like, "Yeah." Yeah, they hit the field and they're like, let's get to work.
Clean it up.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Sage will have like a moss grow up so it's a little softer on the ground.
Oh,
Chicky Baby will like
sick.
start weaving little bed areas.
Oh wow.
Nice. Well, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So they will get to
Little
work. It will
campsite.
take them the better part of an hour, but they will begin.
Sweet.
I'll send out little Skarmory to like cut down the little vines. Just
Yeah.
Practice.
And
Runs
I
on
helped.
like this.
Let her practice.
nice.
And then just leaves them behind. But like there's just
I'll have Howl follow behind and like
God.
pick them up.
I was like, okay.
Use that as a
Yeah.
campfire if we need. Cool. That's a pretty good, pretty efficient little camping crew we got here.
Yeah.
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 Legit.
cool.
Speaking of, I don't really want to do watch first, so
I mean, I'm happy to do watch tonight.
I can do one as well.
Yeah.
Which watch do you want, CJ? If the Ghastly comes back sooner rather than later, you want to grab first watch?
Whatever one you guys want me to do, because you guys
Okay.
all seem uncomfortable, but I'm fine. So
I mean, I'll do it, but just I guess I don't really care when.
So I'll go you first, then me, then Phoebes.
okay, sounds good.
All right. Yeah, Pseudo Wudo will pretend to be a tree, though he looks nothing like the trees around it.
perfect.
Have good sleeps, y'all.
Yep. I'll send out my team and we'll gather around in my tent.
Gather round, everyone.
Bedtime.
Time for a story.
I'll call back Mortar and send out Rose and have Rose rest with Squirtle so that she can
Yeah,
watch
Squirtle,
over.
Squirtle keeps trying to
Squirtle.
adventure, and Rose is like,
Yeah,
"Come back.
I'm gonna zip my tent so it's
She's
like,
like-
the zippers at the very top.
Stay over here. And Squirtle's like, squirt, squirt. And then Rose will be like, nope. Down you go.
She can be mom
She
status.
has chaotic mom energy. She's like, I got this.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
good.
He tries to like climb up the tent. She's just like, aqua ring. Right back down. He's like, squirt, squirt. Eventually, he does tire himself out. He's just,
Fair enough. A very long and adventurous first day.
yeah. Every like half hour or so, he just goes,
First day alive.
Yeah.
just water comes spraying out of his face.
First day alive. Had ghost interaction already. That sucks.
All right, Mr. CJ. Roll a D4. for me.
D4.
Roll a D4.
Oh.
D4. It's a 4.
Oh.
It's a 4?
40
It's a
ghosts
4!
appear.
We match! Hey!
What happened?
What does that mean?
Ghastly will return on your watch.
Oh, cool.
Hey-o!
Oh.
Awesome.
He comes flying back. He seems a little more put together, a little more seasoned.
Oh,
He is not kind of like struggling to maintain shape. He's not such a fresh Ghastly anymore.
cool.
He's been around for a while. He's breathing some oxygen.
He's
Wow.
ripe.
You look good, ghost friend.
Pick him.
And he goes, thanks, boss. Feeling a lot better.
Wow, that's a cool voice.
Thanks, I stole it from someone.
Oh, cool. All
Yeah.
right. Well, who
I found you a town.
you did?
Yeah,
Perfect.
I can get you there.
What do you mean?
Well, like we can go.
Like,
I can show you where it was.
like we can go right now?
Nah, it's like pretty far.
Oh, okay.
You can't fly, can you?
No.
Okay, we'll work on that. Yeah, it's pretty far.
Do you know?
On your feet, it might take a while.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with all of
A
us,
bit.
it's probably gonna take.
Yeah, I also can like the wind was at my back, so it was quick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good. No trouble on the journey. It was simple.
No, the cool thing about this, I can be invisible. So
Oh.
it's pretty fun.
Can you make other people invisible?
Nah,
Just
me.
yourself.
yeah,
Well, that's a cool trick.
yeah, I thought so.
Can you like make yourself look like other people?
Yeah, it's like kinda.
Try to make yourself look like me.
He's like, it's like a very dark and smoky version of you.
Oh.
He's like,
You did it.
yeah,
That's so cool.
I know.
Oh my gosh. You sound like me too.
And then he's like, yeah, sorry,
That was really
can't
cool.
do that for long.
No, that was impressive though. I think I got an idea for how we're gonna wake up Bentley.
Oh yeah, all right,
Yep.
fantastic.
Heart attack check.
He's like, yeah, the local up there, they call it Nutri, I think. Is what we're
Perfect.
talking about.
Yeah, I think that's where we're trying to go.
Yeah, I can get you there.
Awesome.
You wanted to avoid another town, right? You had said like, no, Mabon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably would be best to stay away from
no,
there.
we can float around there. There's a lot going on.
Yeah? Still?
Seems like it.
Great.
Place is popping.
That's not good. All right. Well, awesome. Do you have any preference on like a name instead of just like?
No, I don't care. Whatever
Okay.
you want.
Well, we'll figure that out.
Cool.
Sweet.
And that thing on your hand.
Yeah.
If you ever need me to, I can.
You can go in it.
Yeah.
Do
For-
it.
for
do,
storage.
Do it. Can I
Yeah.
talk to him while he's in my hand?
Yeah, you can see his face. He's like,
What?
"Oi, boss."
That's so cool. Holy moly. All right, well, come back out of there. That's neat. I didn't know that's how that works, so thank you for that.
He's like, "Yeah, I kind of figured I'd let you know."
Yeah, no, that's
Just in
that's
case.
super helpful. Can you like fight stuff?
I mean, probably. I don't know. Never tried.
Let's do this. Let's look around for a minute. I'm gonna like look
Okay.
around for like a smaller tree or bush.
Okay.
Can you like fight it? Like hit it?
Yeah, sure. And he just like flies at it, and just passes through. Like, nah, it didn't work.
All right. Can you like throw stuff at it, like from yourself?
He's like, yeah, why not? Let's try. Hot dang. Yeah, he just goes, And there's this little ball of shadow, just comes, shoots out towards the bush and kind of dissipates, and a lot of the leaves just kind of go wither and fall off.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that was pretty sweet.
That was awesome.
Eh,
Have you ever done that before?
no.
Let's go. We're learning. Can we do like a high five or something? I don't know what that would be because you don't have hands.
He thinks really, really hard. Hot dang, dude! He's rolling 19s like they're going out of style. he concentrates again and he makes this like big spectral hand and he's like,
Sick.
yeah!
Whack. Whoa.
He's like, all right. So, do you have another mission?
Oh.
I mean, otherwise I could just go in the palm of your hand and just
You just chill.
slumber eternally.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's cool. You're cool with that?
Nah, I don't care. I'm literally here for you.
That's cool, man. I appreciate you.
Wow. Thank you.
Okay.
It's nice to be appreciated.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah. I guess you can go to sleep then.
Sweet. It flies into your palm.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna shuffle around.
Okay.
In the dark. And
You looking for trouble, or are you just coasting through the night?
I guess just kind of like looking around, like not leaving too far, but like kind of walking around the surrounding area, still being able to see where everybody's
Like,
tents
not
are. and
looking for
stuff.
trouble, but like looking for fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
You-
like,
What's
the
I'm not gonna just
you
sit
still
here.
hear the occasional
Huh. Wonder where that's coming from.
and then it is actually answered by a hoot hoot
Oh, there's two of them now.
hoot hoot hoot.
Can I find them?
Look for them.
I'm gonna find
Perceive.
them. I'm gonna find them.
Perceive, my dear boy.
I'm gonna find them. 22.
22. Yeah, you can see one large like golden yellow eye up in a tree, and it kind of just.
Hello.
And then from like a little ways behind you, hear,
I'm gonna turn and look at where that one was.
yeah, you see two small like greenish eyes. You're just,
Hello. You guys, what you doing? That sounds like fun. You want to come down here and say hi?
and the little green-eyed fella just flies down next to you. It's very small. It's like this tall.
Whoa.
Just,
Hey, bud. I'll pat it on the head.
Whoop.
What's it look like?
It's roughly the size and shape of like a basketball with little foots. But it's got these like ridiculous eyebrows just kind of sticking off its head.
Nice. You're neat. Is that your friend?
And the other one goes,
You should come down here too.
this one is much, much bigger. It's very, very dark brown. It's got like one unibrow just right across its face. It has no expression.
Oh, you look like you're having a good time.
The little one just goes, and just starts kicking into the dirt. And it kind of burrows into the ground a little bit and just stares at you.
Oh, that was neat. All right. I don't even know what to do with this. Mila would be so happy.
The larger one just goes,
You okay?
and it just turns its whole head like fully sideways.
Bruh. I'm gonna
This one's like up to your shoulders if it
Wow.
sits on the ground.
I'm gonna
It's a big bird.
turn around and like still looking at him, like kind of back up to where Crash is.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
sort of kick him.
He's like,
Hey, dude, wake up! I met two bird friends. Say hi. Oh my god!
have him roll an attack on the bigger one.
Why?
He hungry.
You son of a.
You woke him up.
Don't do good. Okay. Do I do his plus to hit too.
Yeah.
15.
15? Oh, he misses.
Yay!
Yeah.
Dang, that's a good AC.
As Crash is running forward, he's like, "Ah!" thinking that you're in danger. As you just kick him awake. You're like, hey, dude, wake up. And he's just, "Ah!" just charges the big one, and it just goes, and just flaps its wings and stops him in his tracks. And he's like,
Whoa.
and he's like,
Better hope it doesn't attack you now.
okay.
Yeah, stop. You're.
Crash is like,
It's fine. It's fine.
what are we doing?
I just wanted you to say
Throw
hi
down.
and see like what was going on.
He's like, we throwing down?
No, not right
He's like, I
now.
don't think I can take
Just
it.
wait,
I can take it.
dude. You made it happen. Just stop. Hey, sorry about him. He's kind of like that.
Little one just goes, hoot hoot.
So, what? I'm gonna like try to pick up the little one.
Okay. Yeah. It like kicks its little talons into the soil as you pick up and just like, hoot hoot.
Okay, I'll put it back down. Are they the
It kinda
same
goes
thing?
No. They look very different.
What? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, well, I'll look at the bigger one.
Yeah.
Be like, do you like to fight?
It's got like it's like a Sesame Street Muppet unibrow.
Caterpillar.
Just like thick set of feathers right across the forehead.
Would you be interested in friendly battling, my friend?
The little one goes, hoot hoot, and just like nestles in. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
he'll fight you.
It's a goat.
Sure.
It sounds like fun. I'm gonna turn to Crash and go, hey, be nice. This is just like for fun.
He goes, yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll initiative. Hey, Crash.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting very sleepy.
Oh,
Let's make a wisdom save.
all right. Let's go. 21.
Okay. Yeah, the larger owl is just like, and you watch as Crash is kind of like, and just his rage keeps him awake. And as he breaks through, and the owl's like, oh no.
I guess Crash will go in for Aqua Jet. He
Oh,
doesn't really use that one often. Just sort of.
comes flying in.
Yeah.
Transformer speed.
Oh wow, natural one.
Ooh. Yeah, as he comes flying in, the owl just sticks out a talon, and Crash just trips. He kind of slams into the earth, and he's like, just throws himself back up. That's a 16 on the die. That's a 22 to
Yep.
hit you.
Yep.
I don't want to scare you, but I need more dice.
You about to get picked.
Let's go.
Oh, that's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 10. So 13 plus 6 is 19. 19 points of flying damage, aka piercing damage.
Bruh.
As the owl just brings its wing like right up Crash's back, you watch there's this big gash kind of opens, and he's like, "Ah!" He doesn't seem to care. He's just like,
Wow.
he's angry. Crash, he angry.
All right.
Yo, Crash, he angry.
That was big.
Kill him.
All right, he'll go in for an Aquafang. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17?
Yeah.
With or without cold damage?
We'll go with the water.
Okay. As Crash bites down, there's this watery gush out of the noctowl. As just water comes pouring down with a little bit of blood, a little bit of feathers mixed in there. As Crash just bites into this thing's chest, and he starts kind of flailing it around, and it just pushes off him with one powerful wing gust, lands on the ground, and once again she goes. Try not to fall asleep, Crash. You're getting very sleepy.
Let's see.
You're getting.
Oh, he wants to stay awake, man.
You're getting so sleepy.
What is that wisdom you said?
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
20.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah, Crash is like, yeah, I'm not tired. The whole point of this is I want to fight.
It's like, hey, I can do that too. He's gonna leer at him.
Oh. Another freaking 19.
Damn. Well done.
The stare off continues.
Yeah, that's a 23 total.
We got ourselves an old-fashioned stare-off.
Yeah, he's gonna hit you. Or he's gonna try to hit you. That's a 4. Yeah, it's a 10 total.
Nope.
Yeah. As he comes in for another aerial ace, Crash is like, shh, no. And the bird for once just goes, oh no, oh no. Its eyebrow kind of goes. What?
Yeah.
There's just one muscle in there. It's real weird.
Taking his hand, he's gonna try to like aqua jet with him and sort of like suplex him over his shoulder.
Sick. Yeah. Like Quicksilver. Just run real fast and throw him.
And that is gonna be a 26.
Yeah.
That one actually is real to hit.
Guess, yeah, in this world, it's yeet or be yeeted. The Noctowl has chosen the latter.
Yep.
As Crash comes to a flying stop and just whoosh,
Wabap.
throws the Noctowl into the ground. 4
plus 8 plus 5.
22.
Boom.
22.
Yep.
Is Crash holding back at all, or does he care?
I mean, he doesn't want to like full on kill the thing,
Okay.
but he wants to win.
He wants to win. Yeah, because you left this thing with 3 HP. So
Perfect.
as Crash just slams it into the ground, it's like,
I'm gonna run up and be like, okay, you guys did some cool stuff. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good, right? We're good.
and one goes, hoot hoot.
Yeah, I think we're good. Crash, chill. We're good.
He's like, and you can see like a little bit of blood pooling down his back, and he's like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
We're fine.
We are good.
He's like, we all right.
Cool. Thanks, man. Chill. I'll like
Yeah.
kind of help up the bird.
Yeah. It like lifts up. It's just very stiff, and it's like,
That was impressive. You got some skills, man. That was really cool.
kind of like staggers over next to a tree and just goes,
Well done. He's just sleeping now?
yeah,
Okay.
he's out.
All right, cool.
Best thing to do when you have a head wound.
Yeah, for sure.
Take a nap.
Yeah, just sleeps. Hey, Crash, good job. I'm gonna give him a high five.
Chris is like,
That was well done.
real good.
You can go back to sleep.
He's like, yeah, okay, cool. Just walks over, just like doesn't even sit down. He just thumps like chin first into the ground.
Perfect.
He's like, yeah, it's sleepy time.
I'm gonna walk over to the little beach ball guy,
Okay.
or basketball guy, I should
Yeah.
say. Do you guys like? Are you guys always together?
He's like,
I'm gonna look at my hand and toss out Ghost Butler.
okay. He's
Uh,
like, right now, boss, what's up?
Hey, I just met these two bird guys.
Ah, cool.
Can you like understand what Pokemon say?
Nah.
No?
Just you.
Just me. So it's still there. I thought maybe you had gained some skills.
Yeah, no, just you.
Okay, cool. Never mind. You can go back my hand.
All right. See you later.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go like check out the like bird that Crash was fighting.
Okay. Yeah.
See if it's like okay.
Hit a big bird. It's got that bird monobrow.
Physically, see if I can do anything to like
Got
make
that
it,
bird.
make it be better physically,
Okay.
like a medicine check, I guess.
Yeah. It's it seems to be, and I quote, resting.
Okay.
So its wounds are slowly
It's starting
fixing
to heal.
up as it sleeps.
All right. Cool. Well, then I'm just gonna sit here with basketball guy and
Yeah.
pretend like I know what he's saying to me and
Yeah.
just
He
sort of
he
watch.
stands in front of you and he kind of like digs a little hole and sits in it.
Cool.
Just like,
We'll just have our conversations back and forth. I'll try to learn how to speak bird.
otherwise, you spend the rest of your watch just hanging out with the little dumpling.
Cool.
The little dumpling.
Nice. At this point, has like Big Bird.
He's largely recovered.
Okay.
He's still just he's sitting on the ground, but he's just
Like, you doing okay? Cool. Do you just live out here? You're just all around the place. Solid. I really like your stoic nature. It tells me a lot about you. Do you wanna come rest with us?
CJ, make a wisdom save.
Oh shit, he's doing it to me now.
Don't fall asleep.
Oh,
Don't fall asleep.
go to sleep.
No.
Go to sleep.
No.
Your luck has run out, young man.
Go to sleep.
It's an 8.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of like you wanna rest with me?
Oh, that's not good. That is not good.
About 5 hours pass. CJ, you wake up, you're like, what's going on? Hooba stank. And your two owl friends are nowhere to be seen. And the creeping light of dawn is just still some of the trees.
That was so not good. Oh, I'm gonna look around really quick. Not wake anybody up yet.
Okay. Yeah, the make a perception check.
Oh yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, nothing seems amiss with the camp. Everything is where you left it. But there are a substantial amount of hoof prints throughout the area.
What does that mean? Okay,
Something was hoofing all around.
something was. I'm gonna go over to Crash and wake him up.
Yeah, he's out cold. He's sleeping like a log.
I'm gonna wake him up.
He's like, ah,
Hey.
ah.
You know, never mind.
He just lays back down. He's like, jerk. I'm sleeping.
Can I tell what the hoof prints are? Can I do like a little investigation and try and tell?
Yeah.
It looks like hoof-shaped depressions in the dirt. You can tell that were made by hooves.
It was a 4.
Okay.
That's about what you gained.
You're like,
Yeah, that's what
you're
happened.
like, this was definitely a cow.
Mm-hmm.
This was like a mill tank walked through here.
Okay, well,
There's like a fine layer of sort of fog in the woods around you, and you're just like, where'd all these hoof prints come from?
getting the morning time action happening.
Yeah.
It's starting, the sun starting to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, okay, well,
bits of dew
all right, well,
sprinkled out.
I'm gonna go over to Phoebe's tent. Wake up Phoebe. Be like, hey, hey.
What's up?
I guess it's time for your watch. Yeah,
Is it morning time?
yeah.
What time is it?
I don't really know.
Uh,
Come out here.
okay. Is it morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's early. It's probably like
Right.
5:30, 6. It's like it's early.
Did you
But
you stay
like
up?
your watch should have been at like
Yeah.
4.
stay up all night? Why didn't you me up earlier?
Totally.
Or why didn't Bentley wake me up?
I was having a lot of fun. I just lost track of time. I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay.
I promise.
Uh-huh.
Nothing bad happened. I had fun. It was cool. I met 2 birds. They're gone now, though. I don't know where they went.
Why'd you fall asleep then? If you were hanging out with birds.
I think one of them put me to sleep. So I didn't fall asleep. I just want that
You
to
were
be
just
known.
forced?
I just want that to
You
be
were
known.
forced
Like, I wouldn't have fallen asleep.
To go to sleep.
It made me fall asleep. So let's get on the same page so when we wake up the dads, they're not mad at me. Sound good?
They're gonna be mad.
Probably, but if we're on the same page, we can talk them down. It's going to be fine. I won't get yelled at.
The same page of you fell asleep forcibly.
No, I didn't. I didn't fall asleep. The birds that
But you
Crash
were
fought
asleep.
made me fall asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you were asleep.
Well, yes, but it matters how it happened.
Okay. Do you know? So you don't know what happened? Did
Well,
anything happen?
yeah,
Are we all
it was
alive?
cool.
Are they alive? Do we
Ghost
need to
friend,
go?
Ghost Butler came back. He found where Nutri is.
God.
He has a really cool voice now. Before he sounded like Remus. It was kind of creepy, but now he has like a cool dude voice. You can't hear it. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Anyway. Anyway, he knows where Nutri is, and he's going to take us there, so we're good. So we're going to find Nutri. Nothing apparently happened except for there's a bunch of hoof prints everywhere. Doesn't seem like anything was taken. I looked around. Everybody seemed fine. So I think we're good.
Hoof prints.
Yeah. I don't know what they're from.
Can I look at the hoof prints?
Sure.
Is anything else seem
Look
out
at
of
'em.
place?
And make some investigation checks. You've
Also-
just woken up. You're very confused.
Can I look at
Yeah.
No.
Look at them.
They look
They're
like
gone.
hoof-shaped depressions in the dirt.
No.
They're clearly bovine. 100%.
13.
Okay. Yeah. There's
Or is anything else out of place? Like anything else like
the.
weird?
We'll start with the hoof prints.
Okay.
The hoof prints are very clearly made by something quite hefty.
Okay.
There's a lot of weight to them. They're very deep in the soil, and they've kept. So however long they've been there, they've kept relatively well. They're not like caving in or anything. Nothing seems to be missing, but a lot of the like moss and stuff that was grown around the tents has been sort of nibbled and chewed away.
And then I'm gonna check their tents. Are they in them?
Yeah.
I'm not like waking them up, but
No, if you open the
Just poke
tent,
my head.
Squirtle is still just like. You can see
Climbing
like
around in there.
little foots kind of like digging against the tent from the outside. And then if you open it up, he's like, Squirt.
Hi, Squirtle.
It's like, spring me, get me out of here.
Everything's fine, right? It's all good,
I mean, it looks like it.
right? It's fine.
You lucked out.
It's not my fault.
I
It
don't
just
know.
sort of happened.
It just decided to put you to sleep. It was just like, I don't
I was talking to it, and then it was just
like,
like,
you.
hoot, and I fell asleep.
It just hoot. That's all it takes. That's the sleep note.
And then I was just out. And then I woke up, and I was like, oh no, it's daytime.
Bentley, you very barely aroused by Squirtle just making all kinds of sounds. Like, Squirt!
His
Squirtle.
practice.
Squirt!
Squirtle,
He
stop.
kind
What,
of he
what
walks over to your face and he starts like pulling on your cheek.
All right.
Like, Squirt!
Good morning. Hey, Phoebe. What's going on?
Squirt!
It's time to get up.
Wait,
It's morning time.
wait. Why are you up? Wasn't I supposed to be second watch?
Yeah.
Where's CJ?
Squirt!
I'm gonna poke
He's
my
over-
head out behind you.
CJ, what happened? Why is the sun coming up?
Crash fought a
Yeah, CJ.
fought a bird Pokemon.
That wasn't the question that I asked.
I know, I'm getting there. And then it took a really long time, and then I woke up Phoebe because it was morning time by then, right? Right? That's what happened, right?
Sort of.
Squirt!
Sort. All right. Well, and then I'll get up and pick up Squirtle and rouse Rose and have her come out.
Got a full night's rest. Isn't that great?
Squirt!
Did you stay up all night?
Kinda.
No.
What does that mean? And how are you going to travel all day
No.
if you've stayed up all night?
Well, I didn't, I guess. It wasn't my fault, though.
What?
Yeah. The bird put me to sleep, and then I woke up, and
Yeah.
it was morning, so here we are.
The bird put you to... You said that Crash battled it.
Yeah, and he won. And then I made sure that the bird was okay, and when he was okay, he then put me to sleep.
Can I see all of the hoof prints?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
if you leave your tent, that's pretty obvious.
Okay.
Everything's fine, though. Nothing bad happened.
Yeah,
So
I
what-
checked around camp.
Okay, but what's with all the hoof prints? Those weren't
don't know.
there. Something was clearly...
Yeah,
In
something
a
was here.
camp?
Yeah, it just came in and ate some grass.
Do you see that?
No,
All right.
But from the clues left behind,
just guessing.
we're piecing it together.
I want to inspect the hooves and
Okay.
see if I can recognize what Pokemon.
Oh, we know.
It's a murder mystery.
Oh, we know.
It is
we
a
know.
murder mystery.
At
We
this-
need to know who
at-
murdered the
At this
grassy
point,
terrain.
when I get woken
You
up, I'm
have
gonna
to do
check
it.
the footprints.
You have to.
You have to.
It's a rite of
12.
passage.
Well, yeah, something very clearly was walking around.
yeah.
Had some heft to it. You asked.
There were some
So-
hoof-shaped depressions.
I was
in the
hoping
dirt.
that I would roll higher and I could be like,
There
oh
are
yeah,
some
you
hoof
recognize them as this.
Shape depressions.
Do I know
in the
like
dirt.
where they go, or it's just
they're
kind
all,
of
they're all over.
they were just
This-
all over
Yeah,
the
this thing was
All up in camp.
Yeah,
going on in here,
we
guys.
lucked out big time.
Yeah.
Tents save lives. We gotta remember that.
what kind of
No, I got
bird
attacked in my
Pokemon
tent.
was it?
Kind of.
True, I forgot about that.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Kind of a big deal.
Bentley's gonna go over to Milo's.
It's fine.
tent
It's just
and
traumatic.
open it.
It's okay
Hey
though.
Milo, it's
The last thing you remember is laying down in your tent to go to sleep because
Yes.
it was sleeping time.
It was.
What you don't remember is how you got to the shore. You're currently laying face down in some sand, and the waves are gently like kind of running up against you. And a wave kind of hits you just right in the face.
Just like groggy, stand up, try to take in my surroundings and figure out where I am. And I think we made it a lot further from the shore than how'd I end up here? And I'll look around and see if I can see the campsite or anything.
Yeah, take a look around. Take a look
Okay.
see.
22.
22. You are entirely certain that you camped here. Was it yesterday? Was it a week ago? How long has it been?
Oh man.
Like
This
there
was an
were
old
signs
campsite.
that you were here, but it's already begun to kind of fade away.
And I'll just yell out, CJ? Bentley? Phoebe?
Your voice just echoes.
Monty?
And you hear just
I'll start moving in the direction of that noise.
okay. Yeah. You start heading up the shore a little ways. You can hear the clicking seems to be getting louder. Just and it's at this point you realize that you're missing your shoes.
I've done have my shoes on?
You are currently barefoot.
What? Where are my shoes? This is weird. I
Because
don't
the
get it.
sand gives way to like small, smooth pebbles.
What?
And your feet kind of like slip and slide as you step on them, and you're just trying really hard to maintain your balance.
Am I having trouble moving forward?
It feels like you're walking in like soup. Like every step that you're taking is much harder than you feel like it should be. I feel like you're fighting your own senses.
I'll try to do more knees to chest to try to make my way towards the only sound I can hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's hard to tell if it's like one click and then a bunch of echoes, or if it's a bunch of clicks. But you just keep hearing like,
Monty? I'm coming, bud.
okay, go ahead and make another perception check for me.
22 again.
22 again. You see maybe a familiar shape. Kind of looks roughly Bentley's height. But it's currently it's holding some sort of large club over its head and is just repeatedly swinging it down. And then you just hear,
Is it just like a silhouette right now? Or
yeah, it's
Okay.
really dark out.
how
Like,
far
there's no
away is it
moon
from
or
where I'm
anything.
at?
Probably like a couple feet. You're getting pretty
Oh,
close.
dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
You come to like this little bit of clearing on the beach, and some of
Okay.
the ferns start to go away.
I'll like kind of hunker down a little more and maybe start circling behind it, kind of scared of what this thing is.
You want to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Please be stealthy.
17.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, as you're kind of like lurking through the darkness, it's really hard to be like loud because you can't move quickly. So you're just like trudging along on these sands, and you
Yeah.
just keep hearing like, and you can see this figure just continually bringing down this large club, but it
Can
doesn't
I-
seem to have noticed you.
Can I see what it's hitting?
With your high perception, yeah, you're not familiar with what the creature is, but you see like this really large claw kind of sticking up, and every time the club comes down, it goes, and then it kind of like lurches back forward, and it just, like it's trying to maintain its shape, but something is very clearly being hit repeatedly with a club.
I'll try to. I think I'm gonna to move in on it and it's like, hey, leave that thing alone.
Okay. Yeah, the figure turns around and you can see it's like a very warped and dark looking Bentley. And he just goes, "Oh, hey Milo. I found this Krebby.
Ugh. Why are you beating it?
He tried to fight Manny and we crushed it."
But why? Leave it alone. It's down.
He just goes, "Don't worry, Milo.
You
It's
have-
all good now."
No, you have to stop.
And you can see little Manny comes crawling out of one of the holes, and he's dragging another Krabby out. And he's pointing at Bentley. And he runs up and he's punching him in the leg, and he goes, "Thanks, Manny." And he turns with the club.
No.
And then the whole scene collapses into smoke, and you're standing just in the brush again.
Man, why? That was so violent.
And you're
Why is he
super
doing that?
sweaty now. You're like, it's really hot where you are. It's immensely hot.
Is there anything around me at this point? Or I guess, can I hear any noises now?
Yeah, take a listen. Take a listen and a look.
23.
23. Ooh. Would you like to listen or look
Unstoppable.
first?
I'll
'Cause
listen
you're
first.
Gonna you're gonna get some stuff.
I'll listen first.
Okay. Yeah, as you kind of listen around, you're like, all right, there's gotta be something going on in here, and you can hear like the faint sound of a little bit of metal, just like ding, ding. And as you look around, you're standing like right on the precipice of that big sort of wheat field that you guys were trudging through. And as you look behind you, you can see the beach, but there's no sign of the crab or of this weird dark timeline Bentley or Manny or anything. Doesn't seem to be anything behind you, but you can very clearly hear like just the faintest little sound of like metal clinking on something.
Hello?
Ding!
Hello?
And the sound stops. And you can just make out in the distance the like something moving through the field.
Uh-oh. Is it coming right at me?
Seems to be.
I'll look around my surroundings for perhaps something to hide behind.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a couple trees. But
Okay.
it'd be dicey.
Okay. I'm gonna just square up.
Okay. You get ready to fight? You're
Just like ready for just in the short notice, ready for an impact, or to like a soccer goalie getting ready to jump one way or another.
okay. You're like,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Out from the tall grasses walks a Meowth. And he's holding a coin. And he just looks at you. He goes, meow.
Hey, friend.
Ding. Ding.
And I'm not certain if it's the one that I know. So I'll put both my hands out and see what he does.
Okay, he looks at you and goes, and he goes,
Hey, buddy.
He flicks the coin over to you.
And I'll catch it. What are you doing here? What are we doing here?
And he just goes, meow.
Do you know where our friends are? Do you know where CJ is?
Meow.
I don't know what to do, Meowth.
Ding. And he holds the coin up to you. And on one side, there's like this little etched carving of your face. And on the other, there's a little etched carving of your face. It's a two-sided coin.
I'll look at the coin that he flicked at me. Does that also have my face on it?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Can you put anybody's face on this?
And he goes, meow. And he produces another coin. It's identical.
Well, let's get you to safety. I don't think it's safe out here right now. Let's try to find our friends.
He goes, meow. And then you can see some more rustling in the brush behind him.
Meow, something's coming.
It's like, meow.
And I'll just run up and kind of grab him and try to like protect him.
Okay. Yeah, as you kind of grab Meowth and you turn around, you just hear this faint like,
Uh-oh.
and the shaking in the grass gets very, very still.
And I'll just kind of take a couple steps back
Mm-hmm.
with Meowth.
Okay. Yeah, as you're backing up, you back into something. Seems very soft and fuzzy,
Oh my
but
god.
large.
Ah! And I'll kind of get spooked and put down Meowth and turn around and
Okay.
see what it is that
Yeah.
I've bumped into.
Yeah, as you drop him and turn around, you see a very large, like bear-like creature with a massive circle on its chest, and it's wearing a little pit helmet and holding a big jar of honey.
Oh my god. You remind me of Pendleton.
And he kind of leans down with the jar of honey and he holds it out to you.
Thank you. I'll just take it.
Okay.
And do you want some honey, Meow?
He's like, meow. And he kind of takes the meow.
Thank you, Mr. Bear Friend. There's something coming out of the grass. I don't know if it's safe here.
He just looks at the grass and he goes, and all of the grass just turns into smoke and
Whoa.
it disappears. And then as you turn back, you're like, and the bear's gone.
Oh my god.
And you turn back to go, meow, that was nuts, and meow, it's gone.
No. Is my honey still here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Home a jar of honey. And a coin.
And a coin.
Mm-hmm.
This is so weird.
And you're now just standing. It almost feels like you're standing on like a liquid. But as you look down and around you, like your feet are soaking wet, and you can see that there's some sort of surface that you're standing on, but there's no reflection. There's no light or anything all around you.
Do I hear anything?
Take another perceive. Take another look around.
23.
Take a look see.
Jeez.
Ooh, he does not fail today. The sun can't be in your eyes if there's no sun.
It's true.
Yeah. So as you're standing in this this darkness plane, you can hear the sound of like a drop of water hitting the surface. Every once in a while, just spooky. Too spooky. And then as you kind of look towards the direction of the sound, you see a very large sort of mangrove style tree. A banyan tree, if you will.
I will move towards the tree. Because it's the only thing on this plane.
You hear off-brand John Locke. Son, I'm over here. Okay, yeah. You
The
make your way towards
crossover
the
we
tree.
wanted. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as you get closer and closer, the tree seems oddly familiar, but very out of place.
Okay. I'll kind of walk around it to see if there's anything like hiding inside or behind it,
Okay.
and make another call out for my friends.
Okay.
Phoebe? CJ? Bentley? Monty? Howell?
All you hear is guark.
Wadsworth? Where are you?
He just kind of like peers his duck bill out from between the trees and goes guark.
Oh my goodness. I'll run up and give him a hug.
He will return the hug.
I don't know what's going on. This is pretty intense. Do you know where our friends are?
He just pokes you in the forehead and goes guark.
They're in my head?
Guark.
I'm in my head?
Guark.
Oh. So what are you doing here?
He goes guark.
Doesn't seem very safe in my head. Do you know where the rest of our friends are? Are they here too?
Guark. Guark.
Do you know where they're at?
Guark.
Would you like to come with me?
Guark.
All right.
He kind of steps out from the tree, and you can see that he's just sort of levitating above the surface of the liquid.
That's pretty cool.
Just kind of like not too far, just like an
Yeah.
inch or two, but he's just guark. Just kind of levitating around.
I want to try to do that.
You are able to join him
Oh,
a few
whoa.
inches off the ground.
Whoa. This is cool. Would you like some honey?
He's like guark.
I'm going to try to use my mind to open the jar.
It doesn't work. He just looks at you. He's like guark.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You know, never gotta try it.
Just goes guark.
Well, let's go that way.
Okay. Yeah, you just point in a direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's over there?
It's just like a smattering of lights, maybe. Like
Okay.
there's maybe people over there or something.
All right. Yeah, you make your way towards the smattering of lights.
Man, this is pretty intense, Wadsworth. This has been quite a crazy last couple days.
What does Wadsworth sound like in Milo's head?
Kind of echoey. I would imagine he would almost have a projection, like a kinder cause, like a mental thing. Like he's not actually like moving his mouth, but he would communicate, but it'd be a lot nicer in his mind,
Okay.
like more soothing.
Gotcha. Yeah, as you're walking along, he goes, "What will we find over there?"
Oh, I don't know yet, but it seems nicer than where we're coming from.
You hold a lot of darkness in your mind.
There's just so much happening, and the world is so scary, and everywhere we go, there's something new that could hurt me or my friends, and I can start to see it affecting them as well, and they're starting to do some things that I think is not the right thing to do either.
The world is a dark place, and it breeds dark people. That does not mean they can't be saved.
But what do we do, Wadsworth? I mean, every time we get somewhere new, there's an even newer group of people trying to hurt us or trying to do something evil in the world. There's just, I don't know, I think there needs to be more nice people.
Because you are nice people.
And thank you.
You just need to get strong enough to stop those who are not.
Yeah, it's just difficult because I don't want to, I'm working on myself, but I also don't want to keep throwing all of you guys in danger. I don't want anyone else getting hurt on my behalf.
Because I would happily get hurt if it meant keeping you safe.
Thanks, friend. And I'll give him another hug. I would do the same for you.
Because we may have a chance to test that theory. Something is coming.
What?
And you can see all the lights that you're walking towards begin flapping their inky black wings
Oh,
as they
no.
start flying towards you.
Watch out, bud. And I'll like stand in front of him.
You see like at least a few dozen just inky black Pidgeys flying towards you. And the lights are their bellies.
Oh,
And they're
man.
just flying towards you. They don't seem to have like eyes or any other shape, but they're all just like they're encircling you, kind of like the Zubats have done when Team Rocket attacks.
Oh, man, this is going to be intense. I think I'm going to need your help, Wadsworth.
It's like, perhaps we can do it together.
Sounds good. And then I'll just kind of like back up to him, like we're back to back, getting ready. Kind of trust in him to do his thing, and I'll throw some punches if I need to.
Okay. Yeah. Some birds start flying down close to both of you. You can see Wadsworth kind of focuses and sort of throws them into the ink, and as they hit the surface of the liquid, you can see they transfer right through it, and then they can't get back out.
Okay. Good.
But you've got two birds coming at you. What do you do?
I'm going to try to use my bird glove hand to like swat them in, or maybe even just grab one and throw it through.
Okay. Yeah. You watch as you kind of bring your arm up, it's like substantially larger, and you catch a
Whoa.
couple of the Pidgeys, and you're like, whoa, as you kind of throw them into the ground and they get trapped underneath. You can see Wadsworth grabs a couple more and kind of throws them aside, launching them underneath. You can see they're now circling you underneath you, but they can't get to you.
Is there a lot left?
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's
Okay.
like a couple dozen more. They just keep coming.
All right, Wadsworth, I want to try something real quick. I want you to try to detonate this. And I'll throw the like bomb I have that I've been
Your
carrying.
gold
just-
bat venom.
Yeah, just chuck
Yeah.
it and like try to grow it with my hand and throw it in the air and have
Okay.
him like either psionically or with a water gun or something make it go off.
Yeah. So, yeah, as you throw this bomb, you're like, this should work, and you throw it up. As Wadsworth looks at it, he just concentrates for a second, and it just detonates into like a half dozen tiny purple tendrils that just shoot out and grapple onto a couple of the Pidgeys, pulls them all together, and then grapples itself to the floor and shoots them underneath the ground.
Nice. Way to go, bud.
It's like an impressive weapon.
Yeah. We got to fend them off. Keep going. Then we'll like circle around each other and keep trying to take some out.
Yeah. It's at this point that out in the distance, you can see a couple of these Pidgey shapes seem to be tormenting someone else. Can't really see who they are, but there's a whole bunch of Pidgeys just kind of like swooping into the ground, coming after something.
Look, something over there needs our help. Wadsworth, let's go help them.
He's like, let's go. And he begins to kind of like propel himself a little bit forwards. He's sort of just swimming in the air. His little feet are kicking.
Can I kind of want to like wear him like a backpack so he can fend things off behind, and I'll just like run and carry him.
Okay. Yeah, as you kind of hoist him up, the
Even
two
if
of
I
you
just
are just
hold
sort
him,
of
like-
yeah, the two of you are kind of like
Yeah.
levitating as he's like just helping you feed through the swaths of birds. And as you get closer and closer, you can see the shape being attacked is your close good friend Monty.
No, Monty.
He's kind of on the ground. He's a little battered and beat up. He looks a little bit like he did when he got back from Greengate.
I go, Wadsworth, we got to help him. And I'll kind of set him down and run over and just getting ready to throw them off
Okay.
and just start like just throwing them off of him, trying to get to Monty, like digging kind of through him.
Yeah, it seems like an almost impossible task. Like the more birds you throw away, the more are just appearing in front of him, and you can see he kind of has like this big swollen eye, and he's looking at you through it. He's like,
No, but I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Hang in there.
as you throw more and more of these Pidgeys out of the way, it seems like an insurmountable task just to get to him. He's just like the more Pidgeys you throw away, the more are just appearing and diving down. They're starting to come after you. They're cutting your arms. They're coming after you. They're like tearing at your gloves, your shirt. They're trying to pull you away. And Wadsworth's just out there. He's doing the best he can, but there's just too many.
We can't give up. We have to save him. And I'll just like try to any amount of Monty I can see, try to like just reach through and grab him.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to finally. You grab onto his leg, get a strength check, pull him out of the pile.
7.
7. You almost have him out, and you can see some of the Pidgeys just form into this large inky hand and just start pulling him back down.
No. Wadsworth, I need your help.
And he kind of focuses for a second, and he looks at the big pile, and you can see the energy coming out of his hand just dissipates against the ink. He's like, I am ineffective. And he just keeps throwing the other birds away. He's like, I can buy you time, but I don't know how to help.
Do I have any of my Pokeballs on me?
No, you have
Okay.
almost nothing. It's just
Okay.
you with no shoes.
Just gonna try to reach in the hand, even if it means like replacing me, so to speak. Just trying any sort of leverage to push him out
Okay.
of that grip.
Roll any of your dice. Any one.
7.
What die did you roll?
D12.
Okay. As you reach in towards Monty, you can see one of his little talons kind of like punches through some of the Pidgeys, and he just grapples onto your hand. And as you pull and pull and pull, you can see the hand seems to be like pulling at his wing right where you pulled the device out. And it causes a little tear similar to the wound that was left when you got it out. And then finally the arm gives way, and Monty comes out and he kind of lands in your arms, and he seems perfectly fine. All of his wounds fade, and some of the Pidgeys start to just drop out of the sky and fall down.
Oh my goodness. Are you okay, bud?
She goes,
I don't know where we are, but if you're okay, we might need your help fighting. Wadsworth, how you holding up?
it's like, been better.
I'll just send Monty out. Hey, Monty, try to make a whirlwind and knock them all away from here.
Okay. How much faith does Milo have in Monty to be able to pull off a whirlwind right now?
Of all of his Pokemon, it would be the one he would have the most belief in.
Okay. Yeah. As Monty takes off from your arm, he seems to be almost immediately followed by like these two competing gusts of wind that flow together into a large sort of tornado. And as he flies around, all of the inky black Pidgeys are yanked off the ground and into this cyclone. And Wadsworth's like, how did they get you on the ground? It's
Great
impressive.
job. Great job, Monty. You're doing great.
He kind of just whirls them all away as the three of you are just sort of sat in the darkness. You're like, now what? And it almost gets eerily quiet as the Pidgeys that were underneath you just fly away. Upside down.
It's very intense in here, Wadsworth.
He goes, you are harboring a lot of thoughts.
Yeah. It's just, like, I don't even know what just happened with Monty trying to be ripped away from me. It's kind of what we've been experiencing our whole lives on a just much more violent scale. It's been an uphill battle, but Monty and I have been through a lot, and he's proven that he can do a lot as well.
As Monty kind of comes and perches back on your glove, he just sits there and he kind of looks at you sideways. And then you feel yourself not standing on a liquid, but you're standing on some sort of metal surface. You see like tung tung as your feet land.
Oh man, now where are we, Wadsworth?
He goes, I'm certain I don't know.
Well, I mean, if I've taken away anything from these other environments, that something bad's about to happen. And try to hear again, see if I can hear anything
Okay.
in any direction. 13.
13. Okay. You hear a couple things. You hear the sounds of like something clanking into metal relatively hard and fast. Like, so something seems to be clanking around on this metal surface. You can hear lots of boot steps. And you also hear from behind you just... Quack, quack.
Derby?
You can turn around and he's got his little hat on and he goes... Quack, quack,
Derby, hey bud, are you doing okay?
quack, quack.
And do I still, is he like next to me now?
Mhm.
And do I still hear those noises coming?
Oh, yeah.
Are you being chased, Derby?
Quack, quack.
And I'll kind of pick him up and start like getting ready for whatever this challenge is.
Okay. Yeah, as you kind of take a moment with Derby and you look all around, you are standing on a boat. A large metal boat.
I remember this boat. I want to try to remember to the best of my ability the directions that I got from Gideon and Isaac on how to get off this boat. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm starting to remember this situation.
Yeah, and you suddenly realize that you're standing in the sort of interrogation room that you were in. You can hear all those sounds from outside.
So we're going to kick out the door, hang a right, and run to the ladder
Okay.
and start climbing our way up.
Yeah. Derby cheers you on the whole way. She goes, "Quack, quack, 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 quack." And you can see he's kind of trying to build you some sort of mud shoes to protect your feet, but they keep falling away. He's just like, we'll keep trying. It's fine.
All right, come on, guys. We got to get out this door quick.
Yeah, as you and Wadsworth reach the end of the line, as it were, when you get to the ladder, Derby and Monty kind of turn around, and Derby just goes, "Quack, quack," and he kind of like hops out of your arms and down onto the ground, and he just kind of squares up with the hallway, and he's like, "Quack, quack, quack."
Come on,
Kind of looks
Derby.
up at you. He's like, go.
No, you have to come with me.
Just goes. And you can hear the. Seems to be getting closer and closer and closer.
All right, I'm gonna climb back down. And go. All right, if you're not coming with me, I'm staying with you.
He looks at you, just goes. And then all of a sudden, there's 3 derbies,
Whoa.
and they all have different hats on. One's wearing a little aviator hat,
Oh,
and one just has like some
amazing.
bicycle goggles. And he's like,
Perfect. All right, Derbies, all of you,
all them derbies.
all them derbs. I mean, if you wanna stay here and square up, let's do it.
Mm-hmm. What does Milo think is coming?
The spider,
Which spider?
the one that the one that took out Max Distema.
Okay. Yeah, and in Milo's mind, what does that look like?
A bigger spider. It's probably got like 2 extra legs coming out the top, and just drenched, like dripping in venom, like all over.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it's that exact creature comes just staggering out of the darkness with alarming speed. Like all of its arms and legs, it's too big for this hallway. It's just dragging itself through down towards you as the 3 derbies just look at you. They're like, "We got this." They're like, "What's the play, boss?"
Just getting a vision in my memory of this terrifying, nightmarish version of the spider, like brutally murdering the friend we made, like way worse of a scene than we actually saw, like literally ripping him apart, and
Yeah.
just crazy intense. Just this kind of moment of wanting to avenge him.
Yeah.
And we're gonna synchronize a giant mud bomb between all 3 derbies.
Oh, heck yeah. Roll any 3 of the same dice.
The total is 11.
Okay. What 3 did we roll?
3 6s, 3d6s.
Okay. And what were your individual totals?
6, 4, and 1.
6, 4, and 1.
6 on Derby Prime.
Okay.
4 on Goggles, and 1 on
Aviator cap.
yes.
Yeah. Aviator cap falls over his eyes, and he's like, and just kind of shoots some mud out. Goggles Derby thankfully has goggles on because some of the mud kind of splatters on him. He's like, dude, that way. And he kind of redirects it a little bit, and Derby Prime just goes, and then a whole bunch of the mud kind of collides as Wadsworth kind of helps Derby Prime just push it towards the spider. As it flies towards the spider, it just pierces through the mud bomb with one of its extra legs as it just continues clawing its way closer to you. You can see it's still kind of dripping with some of the ichor from biting into Max Distema. He's clawing towards you on the cold, hard steel of the ship.
All right, we're gonna try to see if in this weird dream state we can like throw mud or like soften the metal on the sides where it's using its legs to like go faster to see if it can slow it down or get it stuck.
Okay. Yeah, as you're kind of thinking like that, you watch as the walls start to sort of melt and turn into this like weird liquid metal, and it kind of like coats into the spider's legs, and then it solidifies again. And the spider's like trying to claw its legs free, but it seems to just be stuck in the walls.
All right, now you guys roll or do a mud bomb at it.
Go for it.
I'll do the same thing.
Get it.
6 total. A 1, a 2, and a 3.
Perfect. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
But
they
in-
throw 3 individual mud bombs that are roughly average size.
If it's enough to like cover its face in a way that it's not just dripping with venom, I'm gonna run up and punch it.
Okay. Yeah, you get the feeling that you can see like its eye is still kind of exposed and it's looking around frantically like, how did I get stuck in a wall? And as you run up to punch it, you almost like Avatar State Violet, and you get like this massive Comet Punch hand. You come forwards to hit it, and as the fang comes to bite you, you see Violet's actually there, just grabbing the fangs and prying them apart. It's like, got him!
Oh.
As your big old fist comes slamming into this thing's jaw, and it just kind of like disappears into smoke.
Yeah, this is for Mox.
Yeah. As you punch the big old spider away, it just becomes smoke. And Violet's kind of like sat there, leaning up against the wall, like, that was a good punch.
Yeah. Yeah, Violet.
She gives you a high five, and you're like, on account of her ability.
I don't want that spider hurting any more of our friends.
Yeah. And as it disappears, Wadsworth's just like, that was good. We're not dead.
I feel a little bit better too. And good job, Derbies.
They're like, whack, whack. And then the two other ones just kind of fade away. But Derby Prime's still chilling.
All right. Great job, friends. I know this has been intense, but I think as a team we can handle anything.
You hear a voice behind you just go, oh, is that so? You see Toby behind you. Just goes, yeah, you and your little nerd friends, you think you can handle anything life throws at you? Huh? Because you win like one fight? You think you're tough?
First off, Toby, I've won 2. And one of those was against Dylan, you jerk.
It's like, yeah, well, Dylan's a nerd. He sucks. And so do you.
No, you suck, Toby.
Make a wisdom check on Mila. I want to see how willful you are in this moment.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Like, you suck, Toby.
No, Toby, you suck.
And he's like, oh, yeah? Yeah, you're going to go home and cry? Yeah? Is that what you're going to do?
No, I'm going to beat you.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's see about that. Send out your runt. All right? Send out your little reject. We'll see if you can beat Pidgeotto. You've never done it before. Why would this be any different? I win, you have to release him.
What happens if I win?
You get to keep him. Oh, that's terrible. Roll initiative. For Monty. Pidgeotto rolled so poorly.
9.
9. Okay. Hey, Monty, you're going first, bud.
All right, Monty. Let's get an astonish on him. Let's show him who's boss right out of the gate. 8.
8? Ooh. Yeah, you're not really... Your head's not in the game. He's rattled you with all this talk of calling you a nerd. He's in your head.
I'm not a nerd.
As Monty flies up, he's like, we're not dumb, not like people say. The Pidgeotto just kind of like bats him away with a wing, and he kind of like tumbles onto the ground a little bit. Wadsworth helps him back up. It's like, you got this. You can do it. And he sort of sends him back forward. Pidgeotto's going to come in with a wing attack for a 9.
Oh, nice. All right, Monty, get a tailwind. Let's make you even more elusive.
He's like, yeah, keep running away. Make yourself faster. It'll be more fun when I catch you, you nerd.
And
Yeah, you whip up that tailwind. That's
yeah.
your bonus action.
Oh,
buddy.
yeah.
You can do stuff. And you're faster now.
yeah, well, Toby, it makes you faster and it makes you hit harder. And as I say that, he's coming in for a peck.
Okay.
For a 22 to hit.
Yeah, you crit.
Oh, yeah.
Milo and the power of self-respect.
So it'd be 7 plus the crit damage puts it at 19.
19.
Just flies
Yeah.
in like a dart.
As Monty's like, shut up! And flies up and just hits the Pidgeotto. You watch as he, like, his beak kind of, like, punches into the chest, and it kind of, like, staggers back, and you can see he's like, ah! And it flies back towards him, but he's hurting. That was a big hit. Ooh, that's a 16 on the die, though.
Mm-hmm.
Here he come. Oh, 11 points of bludgeoning damage from the wing attack. As he just buffets Jimmy buffets the area. And poor little Monty just gets like thrown out of the sky and kind of tumbles a little bit. Derby perks him back up. He's like, you can do it. You got this.
All right, he'll
Get
come
back
back
in
in.
there.
Try to astonish him again, Monty. Put him in his place. That move's not working. 10.
10. Howl appears right next to you and lets out just like guttural, just oh. You may roll again. Your team's here for you, buddy.
14.
14. Yeah, you hit. Roll your normal damage and then roll a d8 of fire.
That's a 5, so that would be a stun.
Okay.
And you said a D8.
Yeah.
That's another 6.
Another 6. Nice.
Yes, 11
Yeah.
points.
As Pidgeotto's like, ha, look at this nerd. He missed. And Monty just hits him like right under the wing. And he's like, and you can see right out of Monty's wing, just this little bit of fire comes bursting out. You can see around his neck is the charcoal.
Nice.
And as he kind of kicks off him with his talons, he leaves these little scorch marks on there. Kind of starts to burn away the Pidgeotto. And he's like flapping, trying to get it off. But he's also super stunned.
So we'll go for hit him with that peck again, bud. Take him out. Nope. 10.
10. Little buddy's kind of sitting there. And he's just sort of idly skilleting something up. And he just starts cooking it. And he takes this little incense stick and he walks over to Monty. And the whole scene's kind of frozen. He just goes, kind of like waves it under his nose. And you watch Monty's eyes kind of dilate. And he's like, whoa, you may have advantage.
15.
15 hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. As Monty comes in for just the ultimate killing blow, you watch as from behind his wings, there's this little smoke screen coming out. And Arjan's just like, woo!
Yeah, Arjan.
Woo! He's kind of waving the incense all around. You can see it's just kind of trailing off the back of Monty. As Monty circles around the stunned Pidgeotto a couple times, he kind of flies up. Just flies straight down through it, and the Pidgeotto just melts into smoke. And Toby's like, am I the nerd? As he disappears.
Yeah. Yeah, team.
And you can see from out of nowhere, Bullet comes flying in, just and locks talons with Monty, and they kind of do this little bird spin for a second, and then Bullet's just like gone up in the sky up above you. You see Baby Skarmory's in there, just flapping and looking at you.
Yeah, guys, we did it. We beat Toby. Way to go, everybody. And I'll like call Monty back down onto my arm, or at least put it out so in his spiral he can come land on it.
He'll come land, and then Bullet out of nowhere is like, kind of spins you around a couple times, lands right next to you. He's like,
What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Man, you're so fast. It still blows my mind. Get over here, Arjan.
he's like skilling, and he's like, one second. He comes over, he's got like a little crepe. He's like,
Oh, thanks. And then I want to split it up and give everyone a piece
nice.
and
nice.
ruffle his hair and just
Yeah.
thank you so much. You've been such great support, Arjan. And just kind of embrace my team, and just you guys are so incredible. I don't know what I would do without you, and I thank you for helping me on this long and dangerous journey with all of our friends.
Yeah, they all kind of like hang out around you. They're like, yeah, we're doing great. And then you watch as Violet just kind of fades away. You're like, what? And the little Derby just and Arjan
Where are you going?
and Bullet. Little baby Skarmory.
My friends.
Till it's just you and Wadsworth and Monty. Howl hangs out for another second. He looks at you kind of curious. He's like,
Where are they going?
and Monty looks at you and he kind of pecks you in the forehead. He's like, what?
Monty.
And then it's just Wadsworth, and he's kind of like, whack, whack. He's kind of like pushing your shoulder.
Wadsworth.
Whack,
What?
whack,
What? What's happening?
whack.
What's happening?
And then as you wake up in your tent, you're like, what? And you can see Wadsworth just, whack.
Hello, it's morning.
Hey, yeah, no, Wadsworth's
just,
waking
like,
me
patting
up.
him in the face.
Oh.
Whack,
Hey, Wadsworth.
whack,
How are you doing?
whack.
All right, well,
Got my whole squad here, so
Whack.
time to hit the road.
Yes.
Is Baby Skarmory up?
All of them are out.
Yeah, when the tent opens, she's like, and just starts running around the campsite.
And
Perfect.
Morning run.
I'll
Did,
look around and
See
what are
what
all
I-
these
see what
hoof prints?
Nah.
Yeah.
That's
Do you wanna look at them closer, Mila?
Well, I'm gonna ask first because someone was awake and would have seen what they were.
No.
there were
That's CJ.
there was a Pokemon
That was
that came
a
into
firefight.
that came into camp and was eating some of the grass.
What was it?
Nobody knows.
No, don't know.
It was a Pokemon you've never seen before.
Nope.
Correct. Never saw it.
Well, now I'm definitely gonna study these hoof prints.
Yeah, take a look.
Never seen anything like it.
Come on, not
Using
20.
my nature.
Not 20.
Nature.
You can
Whatever.
nature,
20.
investigate, perceive, whatever. you
No,
want.
it's about in line with everyone
Is
else.
the sun in your eyes?
No,
Okay. Yeah, you see some hoof-shaped depressions
Yeah.
in the dirt.
that checks out.
All right, guys.
What's your
Sure.
actual number?
12.
12? Okay.
Literally the exact
you
same
get
thing
you
as
get the same
Yeah.
amount of information. It's pretty big, whatever it was.
What were they doing in here?
It seems like they were eating some of the grass.
Looking all around
Can
for
I-
tasty treats.
Can I see evidence of what they were eating specifically?
Would you like to look a little closer at the moss?
He's investigating
Yeah.
the moss,
Or the
so it's
roots.
moss.
Or the
Nature.
grass?
Sage
The
made it.
Investigation
moss that
or-
Sage made.
Oh.
Probably be nature or investigation, whichever you'd prefer. I believe
13.
they're the same. 13.
Just consistent.
There's yeah. You guys are very. You're like, oh, this morning, what's going on? I'm very confused. Yeah, whatever came in is very interested in Sage's moss.
Interesting.
More so than anything else. They're like, oh, sick.
Were there multiple?
Grissitron.
I don't know.
It looks like it.
I don't know.
It looks like it. Well, I mean,
Someone
did you see
would-
multiple?
Someone
or
would know.
Nope.
There's only one.
Someone
don't
would
know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm trying to help CJ.
There could
lie.
have been more.
I thought you saw them.
I didn't say that.
So you didn't see them.
I said I never saw them.
You said it was a Pokemon you've never seen before.
You said that.
'Cause he's
And then you
'cause he never
agreed.
saw it.
Correct, because I never saw it.
What happened?
A Pokemon came into camp and ate some of the moss.
No, I get that, but this is weird. You're being weird.
Oh! I'm going to send out Ghost Butler.
Ah!
He came back. He found Nutri,
Oh, okay.
and he knows how to get us there. He's going to take us there.
Okay.
That's what happened.
All right.
Yeah, when you want to leave. Like right now?
Are we close to
I
Nutri?
mean, in a minute. Yeah, we're gonna pack up and then we'll go.
Seems reasonable.
Cool.
I didn't hear
No,
what
we're
you
not.
said.
We're not close to Nutri. I was just telling him we're gonna leave soon. He asked when we were gonna leave.
Okay.
Oh, also, there were these two really cool birds. I was gonna wake you up, but then Crash decided it was battle time, so they fought a little bit.
What kind of birds were they?
I don't know. No idea. Never seen
Were
them
your
before.
eyes closed all night or what?
Oh no, this time I saw them. I just didn't know what they were.
This
Almost
time you
all
saw
night.
them?
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, one was like really. It was like a big ball, kind of like Natu,
Uh-huh.
but it wasn't green. It had green eyes. It had feet too.
Oh, like a hoot hoot?
Kind of had big eyebrow.
That sounds very hoot hoot.
Yeah, probably.
They were on Fleck.
The other one was different though.
Okay.
They weren't the same. The other one was really big.
It's like-
he had a big unibrow.
Oh. Like a
Um,
Noctowl?
Maybe. I guess it could have been that. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, Crash fought it. It was really cool. Crash kicked its butt, but it was really strong. And then Crash went to sleep.
And then after that, this thing came through?
The hoof Pokemon?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep, canonically, it would have been, about that
After
time.
it happened after that, yeah.
All right.
He was put to sleep.
Why? We were doing so well.
We all know, but
Wait, what?
Yeah, dang it.
CJ fell asleep on his watch.
No, I didn't.
He didn't wake any of us up.
That's not what happened.
Well, he says the bird put him to sleep.
It did.
it did.
I wouldn't have fallen asleep. I would have woke you up, but it put me to sleep.
I mean, if it was a Noctowl, it's probable.
I'm not saying
I
it's
was-
not probable,
Right.
but we're lucky that we didn't all get killed in the night.
True, but it's not my fault. I promise.
So you did fall asleep.
But I didn't fall asleep. It put me to sleep, so it's different.
Okay, you were put to sleep.
Yeah.
and then this or these things
Yeah.
came around,
Ate some of the
Correct.
moss.
ate some of the moss.
And
They were
left.
friendly though, because
Left.
I was just on the ground out here, and it didn't mess with me.
Well, CJ, can you ask your ghost butler, I think you called it, if these hoof prints are going towards where Nutri is?
okay. Hey, you see these footprints?
Yeah.
Do you know what these are or what that is?
No.
Okay. Do you know which way they're going?
They look like they walked around your camp for a while.
Yeah.
And then left.
Yeah. Which way did they go when they left? Can you tell?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
They're just-
That's
yeah.
what I thought. Nope.
Some help ghost butler is.
Wait, he wasn't here.
Some help,
He wasn't here
ghost
for it.
butler
He
is.
was asleep in my
He
hand.
just floats right behind Bentley and looks like Bentley.
Just,
You guys just see like
just everything CJ touches mocks me.
Okay, well, we'll start going to Nutri, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about the sleep part.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It wasn't your fault.
Okay, cool. Now I'm good. That's good.
I'll call back Rose and start packing up my tent with Squirtle.
Let's head out.
Let's do this.
Ghost. Man, we gotta come up with a name for you. I don't know what to call you.
whatever you want.
Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, no. Hold on.
I'm gonna turn to you guys. You guys have any names for what we should call this ghost guy?
Yeah, Dunlock.
No, that's a bad idea. Right? Isn't that weird?
I mean, that's what I'm going to refer to him until you name him.
Lockdon?
No, that's stupid. I'll figure it out. Okay, yeah, we ready to go?
Wait.
Yeah.
Evie, Sudowoodo, did either of you see what came through here?
Oh, Sudowoodo is still asleep. And Eevee is coiled between his feet. He's a heavy sleeper.
Sudowoodo? Did you sleep through the night, Sudowoodo?
Rude.
Slept good?
And he looks around and he goes, look at all these hoofed shaped impressions on the dirt.
Yes.
What are those? 12! Damn it!
And then Eevee wakes up and goes,
What are these hoof-shaped depressions in the dirt?
We're stuck in a simulation!
Sorry, guys, I got a 12.
Well, that was my last ditch effort. Maybe they had been awake for it, but alas.
I mean, if we want to see what they are, I can have Monty fly up and look around.
Can't hurt. It didn't seem like they were hostile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a new day. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow.
We don't know where
The
they
sun is in
went or
Monty's
what
eyes.
they were.
Oh.
as Monty flies up, he's like, it's a beautiful day! Ah!
It was a 4 for the record.
Okay. Yeah, so he's marginally less blinded. He holds a wing up and he's like, it's too early. Too early for flight.
I'm just intrigued because it seems weird that they were so active at night. You would think if it
Yeah.
was like a mill tank or something, it'd be during the day.
Maybe it's
I don't know the difference between Pokemon that are out in the daytime and the nighttime. So
Can Bentley do a
dark
history
milk
check
tank.
to try and figure out like what it might have been, like narrow it down?
Tauros.
Dark Toro. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Because
Oh.
Ben has an idea, but I want to see if Bentley would. Would that be history?
Sure.
What are you trying to do?
Ooh.
He's trying to see if he can know.
24. Just
Would
if
it
I can
hurt?
like narrow down like what types of things would be hoofed and out at night eating. Yeah, it might have been Stantler's Milo.
Man, that'd be really cool.
They have been known to be plagued with insomnia. They're like, I can't freaking sleep, man. This sucks. I'm gonna go eat some moss.
Yeah, they have the insomnia ability, kind of like a boysenberry, but different. So maybe that would explain why they would be up in the middle of the night and they don't eat meat. So
They're
that
just
would be
miserable.
That's kind of cool. Might be a herd of those nearby.
that'd be pretty neat. That's kind of why I wanted to follow the hoof prints, but it looks like they kind of just go in every direction. So
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll just run into
seriously,
him.
it looks like things converged, like
Yeah.
walked around, and then just were like,
Oh,
"See
so
ya."
it's not like a herd. That's cool. So they must be pretty common then in this area.
Sweet.
yeah, I guess we haven't spotted any yet, but we'll have to keep our eyes peeled, I guess.
Cool. Well, I can see if you were really interested, maybe Wadsworth can sense one nearby.
Maybe Wadsworth, could you tell maybe from the moss where they went or what they were?
I think he just sense for life.
He looks at the moss and goes, Guark. Look around. Take a look-see.
Perception?
Project astrally.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
A 9. This is not happening.
Yeah.
We're not doing this.
He flits around astrally for a bit and is like, Guark.
All right, well, Ghost and CJ
Good try, bud. Pat him on the head.
lead the way.
Hey, ghosty boy. Spooky
Hello.
boy.
Yes.
No, those aren't good.
Okay.
Uh,
Take your word for that.
which way is Nutri? Fly in that direction and then come back really quick. Like, go like, I don't know, like 300 feet and then come back.
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh, he's back.
And he comes back and he's like,
So like that.
okay.
That's where we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you go find, like, Pokemon that looks like a deer?
What is that?
Shoot. I don't even know what that is.
Nose starts bleeding.
A Pokemon with 4 legs and could make tracks like that.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Okay. And then come back. Thanks.
Off he goes.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's in the direction that he went. That's what we were doing.
Okay.
All right.
I don't like this taking your word for it stuff, but sure, let's go.
Oh, you don't trust me?
I trust you fine, CJ, but it's just weird that you can talk to this thing and we don't know what you're saying.
You don't think it's weird for me too?
What about my feelings?
What was that?
That was just so pure.
I'll just
All right, we'll
start
just-
on my merry way with
You don't think it's weird for me?
Squirtle on my head.
Keep
Why
going.
don't you care about
Let's
me?
do it.
Okay.
On our way.
Yeah.
On our way.
Yeah,
Walking.
the ghost butler, as you call him, will return. He goes, "Righto, I found something with 4 legs.
Perfect. Where was it?
It's a little ways this way.
Like, not the way we're going.
Not like little off the trail.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's got 4 legs and could make tracks.
Okay. Hey. I think the ghost dude found whatever made these tracks.
Oh.
You want to go check?
Where is that?
It's like kind of in the direction we're going, but a little bit off the ways.
I mean, we're already so far off the path.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
a slight deviation.
I mean, there really is no path, so
Yeah.
let's check it out.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. We'll follow Ghost Boy.
He's like, yeah, it's right over here.
Cool.
It's got legs, makes tracks, ticks all the boxes.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
I kind of want to. Is there anything I can insight from the communication that's happening?
You can try, yeah. What are you looking for in particular?
Well, I mean, I'm just observing this
Deception.
because they're talking in a language that I don't understand. So I'm just curious as to kind of how they talk to each other. So, like, obviously, I can kind of tell that CJ is like, okay, cool. Like, this guy knows what he's talking about. But I'm curious on the ghost's demeanor to him.
Okay.
Like, does it... From what he's telling me, it sounds like he's telling him, like, hey, go do this. And he's like, okay. But I'm curious if I can see any readings on the ghost side that, like, maybe that's not the case.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
whip out your Ouija board. Let's start it.
Ouija.
Oh, God, no.
21.
Film brought to you by the WWE.
Not
Wow.
good.
21. Okay. Yeah. From what you're able to discern, about a being that has existed for like 36 hours, speaking a language that you don't speak, it doesn't seem like it's not following the orders to the best of its ability. You're
Okay.
like, yeah, could be.
Well,
Yeah.
let's
He's like, it's not far.
Cool.
follow
Yeah,
these
his
2
4
creep
legs.
hounds.
So like, you but twice,
Right.
and like steps in dirt.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Can you do something again for me really quick?
Yeah.
Can you make yourself look like Bentley? Like, go hide behind a tree, and then when we walk by, like, step out in front of Bentley,
It's,
but looking like him.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Give me a sec. Natural 20. Yeah. He goes and flies like 30 feet ahead. And
Where's he going?
He just disappears for a minute.
He said he was gonna kind of lead the way. Oh, but he just weird. He'll be back.
Is that the direction we're going?
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead.
Let's do it.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. CJ, are you leading the charge?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see it's kind of like spaghetti. He's like really excited to jump out from behind the trees. He's like. Okay. And then Bentley, as you start walking up, you see a spectral version of you come sauntering out from behind the tree.
What the? What is that?
What is this?
It's like,
Oh my god.
what is that?
Whoa.
But you just hear.
Houndor, bite him.
No, don't do that. It's the ghost guy. It's
He just comes out and he goes.
it's just a trick. He showed me he could do that last night. I had to mess with you guys a little bit.
Coalesces back into a ghastly.
That's wild.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
You made Bentley poop? Yeah.
On command.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Guess I could come in handy at some point.
He's got the tricks, man.
Did you just do all of that to scare us? Is there even a Pokemon out here?
Oh no, there's a Pokemon out here. It was just this is kind of like a on the way sort of fun.
All right.
Well, fun for me.
Yeah, fun for you, not for me.
Yeah, you said you didn't trust me, so.
Well, I definitely don't now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be looking behind every tree I walk by.
I guess that makes sense.
He goes, hey, boss, not much farther.
Okay, cool.
It's like right up here.
Awesome.
Right, like
Oh.
literally right there.
Oh, look. It's right there.
Yeah, you guys can all see, or rather hear. You can hear something kind of like meandering at the dirt.
Whoa. Go to a
What is it?
tree and peek around it.
Baby, could you have Sage do more grassy terrain, like more food for it?
Oh.
Maybe come over here so we don't scare it away.
Okay. Can I have Sage do that?
Yeah.
All right.
He just,
Good work, Sage. Thank you.
a little ways up ahead, you see. So, what a normal, ordinary, everyday human would describe as perhaps a horse,
Oh.
maybe a horn sticking out of its forehead.
Oh.
Very, very muted flames down its back.
Majestic much?
And it's just kind of pawing at eating some of the, crunching on some grass.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. What the heck is it?
I think so.
Cool is what it is.
Like, not to be pedantic, but it's hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd he say?
He made a joke about how I said it was cool. He's like, no, it's hot. 'Cause fire.
Okay. Is anyone? This is really cool. Has
It
anyone
kind of like
seen this
perks its
before?
ears up as you guys start talking. It's like, what's going on? What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Hello, friendly.
We're
I'll like
gonna point
get
at
out
the
of
grass.
the tree, but I'll like sit down, so I'm not like getting closer.
I'm gonna gesture at the moss. Huh?
And it's like, oh, sick. Starts marching over. And then it sees how
Wow.
many of you there are, and it's like, made a mistake.
Oh no!
See it?
We'll get off the patch.
You
Spark
can have
away.
it.
Yeah,
You
can
can
we,
have
like,
it. We'll back away,
Back
or
away
I'll
from
back
the
away.
patch.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, oh, sick. Cool. Starts munching it, but like, its
Right,
eyes are like,
obviously
fair.
watching us.
what are you doing? What's doing over there?
Is it in like a clearing?
Not really? No. It's just kind of walking
There?
around in the woods.
Well,
Cool.
I've never seen
hanging out.
anything like it.
But the fire's very muted.
How big is it?
It's decently sized.
When you say the fire is muted, is that just because it's like chilling, or it like might be injured?
I was gonna say
It seems like it is actively trying to not burn down its surroundings.
muted in
Oh, okay.
color or
Right.
size.
Size.
There's lots of dry grass around here. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's like there's no flames on its feet, and the mane on its back is like very, very small. Small flame.
Cool.
If
Well,
like
that
is
was
small.
completely not what I expected.
Yeah, it's probably that, right? That was in our camp.
Maybe.
Certainly possible.
Did you eat some of this earlier by our camp?
Just keeps eating the grass, and it's like,
I'm content with leaving it be to its snack.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's a new tree.
That was very unexpected, though. I'm surprised to see one of these out here.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome that Sage can just create food for them.
Yeah.
I want to investigate this horse under the context of maybe it was like involved with the Xantha experiments or something.
Okay.
Just with that thought in mind.
Yeah.
9.
I mean, it is reminiscent of the creature that you saw in the video. It appears to be much more alive than that one, though.
Fair.
Was that one a Ponyta or Rapidash?
It was a
It was a
Ponyta.
ponytail.
That was neat and unexpected. Keep walking to a new tree.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Keep walking to new tree. All right. Please subscribe for more of our weekly Pokemon D&D content. We also have our after action reports still rolling, available through Patreon. Check out our merch store so you can rock boarding party accoutrement, the links to which are located in the description box below. Leave a like and let us know in the comments what CJ should name his ghost, or what effects his presence might have on the world around them. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next week.